Program called again. I need to re-download that. Program called again. I need to re-download that.
Ooh, why is everything music?
So,
why is everything? Music?
Pizza Hut likes to try to screw you if you don't
Oh my god.
stuff. Because
holy shit. Because I had my
well, actually,
sound turned up. Hi, Robin.
Specifically, but I found the deal for a 3-topping pizza for $10,
loud.
and I just put stuffed crust on it, and I'm paying like $12.
Why is he so
versus
loud?
the 16 or 18 I was about
Jesus,
to pay
he is loud.
for not looking for a deal and just trying to make it myself. Unless they automatically apply it, I have no idea.
Okay, so we are waiting. Who are we waiting? Oh, we're waiting for Akron. Maybe allowed to.
It doesn't matter which one.
I'm louder.
Fantasy player, sci-fi, or board game.
So don't worry about that right now. We're not using Sirenscape tonight for reasons. Basically, the subscription expired and it costs $22 to renew it, and so I'm poor.
Okay.
So don't worry about that for right now. And so maybe allowed to, but in stream, yeah, I should be loud. But in my headset, he was like super loud. So yes, we are waiting for an Akron. He is finishing up a one-shot. But while we are waiting, let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. So Mir, would you be so lovely and kind as to recap last session that Sketh decided not to attend? Please, sir.
Were you talking to me?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. I will try to remember what we did. Let's see.
Because I forget so much.
Explored around in this ice cave area. For a while, we hung in the main central part that we had been in, and some kobolds came in from the south and looked at us and went away, and some trolls kind of patrolled across from the north, and we ended up kind of getting into a ruckus with all of them at the same time, and we kind of got rid of all the patrolling guards that way by luring them into our little central area and taking them out instead of trying to wander around. And we found some areas that were much colder than the place where we had been hanging out, and we tried to avoid those as much as possible. And we ended up down here in this area that we see on the map, where we are fighting the remnants of an enemy force that had several trolls, I think, if I remember correctly. There's maybe 3 of them, and one of them's left, and then a couple of other NPCs that we have, or a kobold, and then another NPC that we don't know much about yet, I don't think. But that's where we're at.
You did meet Macath. She was the tiefling, and you successfully rolled pretty damn well to get her to stop. She called off her trolls because she was controlling trolls. Told you about the dragon. She is a prisoner of the dragon.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. See, I remembered it. This is what you get for having me do the recap. I remembered it completely wrong.
No, because you remember things that I don't remember, so I don't remember everything. Yeah, so she's basically made a deal with y'all to if you guys would kill the dragon, and she would call up her trolls. She's not going to help you, other than she did give Mir a couple of arrows.
But we've got those arrows that are... What were those arrows? I've got them up here. We haven't identified them. We just know that they're clearly no ordinary arrow, judging by the runes carved along the shaft and the rarity of the feathers used in the fletching.
That is correct. And this is what they look like. Very nice arrows, and she gave you 2 of them.
Yeah, and I have those in my inventory.
Okay. And she said, yes, use them sparingly when fighting the dragon, because once they are gone, they are gone. Yeah.
Yeah, so we were gonna, I guess, head for the dragon itself now because we got everything sorted out over there with her.
That is correct, and she did say that one of the entrances to the dragon, to the second level, is up yonder. And that is our recap. Once we get an Akron in here, and all ready, once he's ready to go, because I know he just finished a one-shot, then we will get this story on the road, and hopefully you survive the dragon, because I know our dear beloved Torath still has exhaustion, and he is not happy about that at all, as you can see in his face.
I love it. I've had it for 3-4 sessions so far.
17 years.
It feels like.
You're screwed.
Yeah. Lovely.
Hi guys, I'm in. I'm ready to go whenever you are. Thanks for waiting. Sorry I'm late.
All right, no worries. How was that one shot?
It's pretty cool.
Did James kill you guys?
He tried, but he did not succeed.
I haven't taught him right. I gotta teach him better.
And the news for Toroff just keeps getting better.
Oh God, now what?
Look in the Twitch chat.
Oh Jesus!
Someone bought disadvantage.
That's so y'all are mean. Poor Toroth.
So, do any of them have games? Because I got 18,000 points that are just begging to be.
Oh, that's cute. Let's see. Remedies, no. Tamir, I don't think he's in any of the games. But basically, Toroth, what you just got on your next attack roll or ability check, or basically anything, is at a disadvantage for just one of those.
So I've got disadvantage and disadvantage, is what I'm hearing.
Do an insight check on the room.
I mean, isn't that basically...
Well, exhaustion 1, you just have it on checks.
Right.
So now you get it on an attack or a saving throw or whatever it happens to.
Yeah, love it. Well,
So here, cast Eldritch Blast at me.
good idea. Can I do...
If you do cast it and it hits, you will be rolling some damage.
It's okay.
Okay,
I don't have
maybe
my
not.
charisma.
How about you just try to do an unarmed attack against me?
No, that's not how it works anyways.
Damn it. I want a metagame.
No, no metagaming. Because if you metagame, I reserve the right to metagame, and in the end, that's not good because I will almost always win. Not always, but almost. Just ask my Saturday night group, who is pretty much fucked.
We had someone deliberately insult the DM.
I died.
Rule 0.
Yeah,
Don't piss off the DM.
yeah,
Yeah.
So Vigillan's character in Saturday night's game, he is now wrapped up in spider butt rope and is being feasted on, and he is actually dead.
I still have that inspiration. You should let me use it to revive.
No. So, anyways, let's get back into this game. You do hear that dragon roaring. We don't have Sirenscape tonight, but you do hear the dragon roaring, and dear Macath is bidding you adieu, as these trolls are. They're not going to mess with you. They will let you pass, as will the kobold with the smelly right leg.
Hey, no hard feelings for killing all those other trolls and kobolds, okay?
She just looks at you and ignores.
Mir's not known for his charismatic presence.
Is Kirk still in the pocket dimension?
Yes.
Oh yeah, and that reminds me. Akron would have liked to have spent that long rest summoning her familiar, if possible.
Oh yeah. That is, yeah, you reminded me. Yes, that is correct. Yeah, I believe you guys took a short rest, but yeah, the same still applies. I don't have anything with you familiar. What do you have?
I have an owl.
Oh shit! You know what? I think I have a token. I never finished it though. But
It's okay. I don't think it was going to look very good anyways.
Let me pull the owl up right quick. I can fix this. Owl. Just a normal owl, yeah.
Well, it's either a fiend, a celestial creature, or a fey creature. The person summoning it gets to choose.
Right. I'm just saying, like the stats on it would just be a typical owl, like not a giant owl. Or anything.
Yeah, I believe so.
Other than the creature type, yes.
New. Then we go here. Fix the owl. Owl's name is
Hawk.
Owl. Hawk.
Of course, it is.
Marbania, thank you for the host. And it is. What is it? Did you say a celestial fiend or what?
Oh, it doesn't matter to me. How about a fiend?
Okay. Did I fix it? Oh yeah.
And Kanala is a nice gentleman tonight. He just burned $5,000.
I've seen this. So we got.
Wait. Mysterious fiend creature. Quick,
Akron,
run, Vigil.
Hawk.
No, let's see. It might be. They might be nice. They might.
Every single fiend we've ever seen has tried to eat your face.
Now, do remember, it is the temperature is fairly cold in here,
Don't kink shame me.
and I did share that sheet with you. You should have his stats now. Akron.
I do. I have it.
That has
You people from Quebec are weird.
Brunswick.
Jesus,
Quebec.
Newfoundland. So
From what I hear for Canadians,
where is
Quebec is basically
do I
Alabama.
have- there we go. And random treasure. That is a. Fuck! I don't have it. I don't. Why isn't it? Oh, there we go. By tour Akron, you get a uncommon magic item. Let's see what it is.
I do.
You got an immovable rod. That's what you found in your bag as you were pulling around looking for your summoning your hawk, your owl hawk, and that is in your bag.
Interesting.
That is from James, who just he was in. He says thank you for playing in his game.
Ah, cool. Thank you, James.
Remedies, you're evil. I love you. That's why we love you. All right, so shall we get this going? So Robin,
Yeah, we're going to head for use the directions she gave us to get to the nearest chute or luge or whatever it is that goes to the area where the dragon.
Yep, and that is where that arrow is pointing. So Robin,
So it's up that way. Okay.
are we doing?
There's an exit out that way. Okay. I thought there was just the one.
I don't see us on the map. Is that right?
You are on the map.
Oh, I'm just playing.
Maybe to the random. All right, so Robin, is our trap going to be dangerous, deadly, or a setback?
Always got to do that.
Toroth no clips through the whole.
I will give you that option since
Walks
they
directly
are
into the dragon's maw.
fucking deadly, please.
yeah.
Okay.
But did you guys say you got a short rest before?
They did, yes.
Okay.
So yeah, roll your dice if you want to,
Uh.
since you weren't here for that.
Okay.
And actually, I'll push you one too, because I don't think I ever pushed you one. There you go. Fucking deadly, please. You will get a deadly trap.
Okay, guys, so we're going to hunt a dragon. Do we have a plan of attack? Strategy?
Nope.
Cool, let's go.
At this point, I've got Sacred Flame and a Mace.
Oh, that's right. You don't have any spells left, do you?
Well, I've got Wrath of the Storm and Destructive Wrath.
Yeah, and they're
So I
fixing
can
to.
tase someone, but only if they hit me.
They're fixing to go say hi to a dragon.
I suspect that Mir will probably shoot arrows at the dragon.
Deadly, they're level 8.
Would Helm have a chance to identify those arrows, given the background as?
You have never seen these arrows before. They are one of a kind from this lovely, beautiful tiefling.
She's gonna eat Bagellin.
She did not roll to. She did not try to seduce him. Surprisingly.
Give it time.
Fair enough. So you do notice that once you come into here, there are 3 shelves stand in this otherwise empty cavern, cobbled together out of salvaged wood, well-bone pieces of giant's armor, and even the frozen limbs of yetis. A number of scrolls, books, parchments, and folios are carefully arranged on the shelves, all bearing the markings of magical writing.
Did someone say scrolls?
Yes. And where did that trap go? I put it on the tracker.
Let's go up and take a look at this hole that we're supposed to go down to get to the dragon's area. What is it? Just a slide kind of?
Yeah, let's see this. There's a 15-foot wide chute leading straight down.
I'm trying not to be paranoid because I saw Robin bought a trap.
Oh, it will pop up when you least expect it.
You mean when it's going to be the most harmful?
I never said this.
Just do what I do. Pull it up and then minimize it. I like not knowing when I'm gonna die.
What Chad says and what Chad means are 2 different things. Shut up, James. But you
That's a good idea.
You do notice that looking down here that this air is noticeably colder.
Oh, so this is an area that's more like the -20.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's actually nice weather.
Maybe for the Canadians. Shut up, James.
It's only bad when it gets down to minus 30.
As I'm going to sip on my half and half. Half hot chocolate, half coffee. But yes, so in here there are a bunch of scrolls and books and stuff that would look very interesting to, maybe a spellcaster. And this chute leading straight down. You might think you can climb it. It does.
Oh.
It does climb down. It does descend about 60 feet. And yeah.
Well, there's a bunch of scrolls and stuff in here.
That's for you, Robin.
I can actually use scrolls, so... Was that to me?
No, that was to Robin.
Oh. All of a sudden I see a big finger.
Well, Akron's also been eyeing the literature over here.
Now let's take a look through the scrolls before we go jumping down into the... We might find something we can use against the dragon. Scroll of fireballers.
Who knows?
There you go.
All right. So who is?
Scroll of Healing.
So we have
That too.
We do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10. We have 10 scrolls here. Who is going to look at them?
I mean, I could if you all would prefer me to. Rather than people were talking about it a second ago, so I would assume them, but
Well, a cleric or a wizard is probably going to be the most likely to know what the scrolls are, because I can only use first and second level spells, which means anything higher than that, I won't understand them anyway.
I'll
Right.
probably cleric.
Yeah, I don't know. That's the thing. My spellcasting ability isn't really through magical study or anything.
I mean,
Robin, you do
I
live
feel like
like
Warlock
4 hours
isn't
from me,
too
so you act like you're a far drive.
I don't know. Why don't we all look at it?
So yes, we do have scrolls and books. It's like we got 3 shelves. Like picture like 3 big ass shelves full of scrolls and books and parchments. So anyone can look at them if they wish.
So, looking at the scrolls, does Akron, without touching them, does she notice anything strange about them, or do they just look normal?
Are you going to try and read them, or are you just looking at them?
Just looking at them without touching.
Just looking, not reading, not touching. They appear just to be just normal scrolls, like you've seen in the past.
All right. Well, I'll pick up one of the scrolls and look at it, read it.
All right, and as you read it, we need this. Let's see, what is a saving throw? Wisdom. Accurate. Perfect. So as you start to read this, this one that you pick up, you realize that you recognize the danger of this particular scroll, and I would believe you would probably stop reading it at this point. Otherwise, you can tell that it's going to shock you pretty. There's like fiendish lore written into this.
So by reading the scroll, I know it'll harm me.
Yes, because might have your character probably has seen this kind of magic before and knows that it is forbidden, if you will.
Wow. Okay. So I will not continue to read. I'll put the scroll down. Is there a market for these scrolls that I know of?
Let's say here, history, I'll just give him a free roll. You do believe that there could be a market, so you might be able to sell them on the black market in like Waterdeep or something like that. Well, this particular one, you haven't looked at any others, but yeah, just this particular one.
Well, I'll relay the information to the party. I don't believe these are going to be any use to us on our mission anyway.
Okay, so you're just going to read that first one, or are you going to read any of the others? Or any of the books, or is anyone else going to read any of the scrolls or the books?
I was offering to do it, but then I saw that it was an ability check, and I'm like, no, there's no.
Helm will take a look.
Are you looking at a scroll or a book?
I'll risk one of the books.
Okay. So you start reading through this book in particular, and you, let's see, what do you learn? You notice this? You see in this particular book, a scroll that's, it does appear, this scroll in here has some lightning symbols, and it is written, the spell on the scroll reads out, Chain Lightning.
I'm gonna tell the party what. And then anyone want it?
Akron will hold out her hand for that.
Hal will hand it over and then grab the next book.
Alright, that one is in party sheet Akron. Oh shit, nope, not that. Alright, so Helm's going to look at the next one.
Before he touches it, he's gonna tell the rest of the party, you guys might want to back up in case something goes wrong. Because, I mean, I looked at a statue and it ate my face. So, just saying. And he's also gonna kind of look at Miguel and like, yeah, it happens to me too.
Alright.
It happens to the best of us.
And as you start to...
I just said it happened to me.
And as you start to read this one, on the scroll, you see what appears to be some black tentacles on the scroll itself. Some black tentacly things.
Creepy tentacle face eater. Hey, Miguel. Actually, am I able to use the scroll of chain lightning or no?
No. Caesar, what's up,
Damn.
Caesar? That is a wizard spell.
Oh,
Damn,
so
because
you,
otherwise,
so you have to
destructive
read
rat.
the class of.
So,
You have to,
how these spells typically work, or these scrolls? If the spell's on your list, you can read the scroll and cast a spell without providing any of the components. Otherwise, the scroll is unintelligible. However, he rolled a very... Hang on. Ziggy. Hang on a second. Ziggy, what's wrong, buddy? You okay? Okay? Oh, buddy.
Cat emergency?
What's wrong, Ziggy? You got a hairball?
possibly.
What's wrong? I'm sorry. You okay? Hmm? You okay?
Amir, do you have a spell book?
No. Eldritch Knights just learned some spells, which is why I only have like 6 that I know.
Okay, sorry.
Okay.
Ziggy was coughing something up. Like he had a hairball, and he didn't sound good, so I had to go check him out.
Do I call it or what?
What, a hairball?
I said cat emergency.
It was, but he's fine now. So yeah, since these are in a particular area, like kind of like in a dragon lair, Helm, and he rolls a pretty damn good roll, he will know what it is, or he could read that. But yeah, so if, see, essentially, if it's on your spell list and you can read it, that's how. But yeah, if the spell's not on your list, you can't like cast it or anything.
And I think you have to make a check to see if you can cast a spell higher than the level you're normally allowed to cast, right?
Yeah, so if the spell is on your class list but of a higher level than you normally cast, you must make an ability check using your spellcasting ability to determine whether you cast this successfully. It is 10 plus the spell level. On a failed check, the scroll disappears with no effect. And then once the spell is cast, if it is successful, this scroll fades away. Or the scroll the scroll and the scroll itself fades away and crumbles to dust.
Okay, so I guess Mirror, you could cast Chain Lightning.
I guess well, no, because it's a higher level spell than I'm ever allowed to cast. So I don't think I would be able to. Because Eldritch Knights, the highest level spell I can ever cast is like level 4.
Wow.
Chain Lightning's like 3, isn't it?
No, Lightning Bolt is 3. Chain
Yeah.
Lightning is 6th or 7th, I think.
Yeah, poor hairball.
Okay.
So, I mean, that would be up to Chad, but if it was me, I'd rule that an Eldritch Knight couldn't cast a spell more than 4th level.
No, sir. Unless it is on your spell list, obviously. Well, you know what I mean. So yeah, Helm, you do see this other scroll. Are we going to do anything with this one? You just see the tentacles on it. They are black tentacles.
I'm not gonna show it to them where they can read it. I'm gonna describe it to the party and ask, has anyone seen anything?
Can I have a look at?
Yeah, I'll hand it over kind of gingerly just because I don't know what it's gonna do. And then I'm also gonna back up.
Okay.
Is that the one with the tentacles on it?
Yep, that's the creepy tentacle face hugger that, well, honestly, kind of maybe should have given that to the guy. Next time a fiend tries to eat your face, payback!
So who's taking it? Toroth?
Pocket tentacles.
Yeah.
Alright, so Toroth, you go and look at it. What is your patron, by the way?
Oh, I gotta find that. Hold on. I don't know if that's ever come.
Yeah, Porter Ziggy's. Now he's just sitting behind me, like chilling. And Ralph's over there on staring out the window, sleeping.
I don't think I ever specifically chose and stated. I would have to look at the class description.
Oh, bloody hell. You are level 8 and you don't have a patron.
Because I never expected.
Oh.
I mean,
oh.
I always thought
I-
something like Cthulhu.
I can recommend a excellent patron. I mean, well,
Oh,
granted,
yeah?
it's a god, but he's not overly picky.
Mir suggests the Raven Queen, not surprisingly.
I'm just gonna kind of look over and he goes, I'm gonna recommend Tallow.
I think I'll.
What? He's a nice guy. He hasn't asked me to do a single thing I haven't been willing to do.
That is fair.
To be fair, you have no impulse control to begin with.
You're still alive.
The only patron I see on here is the Fiend. So, I guess that would be.
Alright, you're going to choose the Fiend as your patron. Cool, so...
Sure.
Alright, so then as you look at this...
Holy crap!
Even looking at it, you are not exactly sure what it is. You just make out the tentacles.
Well, okay.
Is anyone else going to look at it?
That seems like something that'll just eat your face and doesn't actually give you anything.
I would love to try to use it in combat. See what happens.
You summon Cthulhu. It eats all of us.
Well,
But the dragon is dead on the bright side.
exactly.
That means we still technically won. As long as one of us dies last, we...
Here, Toroth, can I see it?
Yeah, sure. Give it to her.
Alright, so Akron is looking at it now. And boom. So, looking at this, you know that this is a scroll of Evard's Black Tentacles. And it is usable by Eldritch Knight, Wizard, Arcane Trickster, and a Warlock with a Great Old One as his patron. That is why I asked who your patron was.
Well, he's a Hexblade, so he took Back to the Blade,
True.
Yeah.
and he took Hexblade as his patron type. He didn't decide on exactly who the patron was, but
Yeah. Which is why I just spat out the Fiend, because I didn't see. I didn't even. Yeah, I only saw the Fiend on there.
And the Fiend accepts your patronage.
I guess.
Akron will tell the party what the scroll is and mention that it might be something
7,
Mir could cast as well.
What level of spell is that, Chad?
It is a 4th level conjuration spell, usable by Eldritch Knights.
Sure. That might make a good clutch move at some point.
And we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We still have 8 more books and a few, like 6 or 7 scrolls.
Oh my.
I guess I need to program in all the fiend things because
No, you're a Hexblade. You can't also have all the fiend things.
Oh no. Like, okay, it's confusing. Never mind.
Alright, so with the rest of these, are we continuing to read them or are we going to not read them? As you do hear some dragon roaring coming up from beneath you. As it is pretty damn cold in here. I do believe the owl is getting a little chilly. But the rest of the party does have their nice cold weather gear on.
I'm gonna grab the next book.
15. Please fail.
Since we are running short on time, Akron, you want to lend a hand?
Yeah, sure.
Since it's a little broken to be casting guidance on myself, I'm gonna cast it on.
Alright.
And just to speed things along, Mir will also take a look at one of the scrolls.
Alright, so let's do this, and then let's do this one. And then Mir is right yonder. RFI is an extension, yes. It is a free extension on the Fantasy Grounds forums. Finally!
And of course, it's me. I knew I should have known better than to look at one of those damn scrolls.
So as you start to read this book, you continue reading it, you read it, and
And you speak the words Klaatu Varata, and then you get slapped.
where is the bloody thing? Oh, it's not coded correctly. No. So you continue reading it. You absorb all this fiendish lore power, and you get a psychic shock. While you suffer the shock, the character has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks, and must attempt a DC 10 Constitution check to cast a spell. On a failed check, the spell cannot be cast, though the spell slot is not expended. You can make another saving throw to end the effect each time he or she finishes a long rest.
Wow. Now you can feel some of my, maybe a little.
Actually, that's worse than your.
That is
Oh, yeah,
way.
That's why I continued with at least more of it.
So, Mir, I shared that with you just so you can see it as well. And that scroll that you had in your hand does crumble up and disappears, unfortunately. And Helm, you find a scroll. Let's see, another scroll that you cannot read. Whereas Akron, you find a scroll of Fire Shield.
Fire shield?
Fire Shield. Almost as if these, all these scrolls and stuff are giving you a heads up. And so that's one. Helm, yes, that's scroll you cannot read. And summons. That's great. I got you.
The party
I will get you
and see
in a bit.
Can anyone read this thing?
Because that is at DM discretion.
Or well, rather, I can't read it. Does anyone else want to try?
I could probably read it. I don't know if it's a good idea at this point. They seem pretty nasty.
Yeah, I don't know. If either... Well, we can't really afford for any more spellcasters to not be able to cast spells.
I've only got one spell slot left myself, so I can try and read it. I'm not gonna be much of a spellcaster anymore.
I'm gonna cast guidance on Vigilin instead of Akron.
Okay, so what did you want? A wisdom saving throw?
Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. So you are able to read magic. Okay. Where is your old Tigress? 15. So you read this, and you cannot make it out either. Being your class has no idea what it is, as that's the one that Helm handed to you. Wizard. That's a wizard spell. This is probably a wizard spell. Oh, that is not just a word. Ooh. But you do see...
hold on, could I do that again, but this time with my aura protection buff put on myself? Or is it already on me?
I mean, you already succeeded on the...
Oh, okay, but I just couldn't read it.
Yeah, you can't make heads or tails of it.
Okay. No, I don't know what this is. I'll just say that. And let's see, do I have that buff on me?
Ageless Fate, thank
Yes,
you
you
for the host.
Okay.
Thank you very, very much.
Any other scrolls or books that need to be read?
We have 4, 1, 2, 3. We have 5 books. The one that's so technically you have 6. The one that you or nor Helm could make heads or tails of, and then 5 more books and a couple more scrolls, because no one's really been looking at the actual scrolls themselves, just in the books.
Give me.
I said I was looking at a scroll, actually.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Helm's gonna just kind of motion for Vigilin to maybe take a step back, and he's just gonna start grabbing the books one at a time.
What are we doing with the first one? Are we holding onto it?
Yes, but I'm gonna kind of wrap it up so that way it doesn't fall open or anything. Or basically, I don't trust this thing because I can't read it.
Okay.
Akron has a bag of holding. I mean, some of this stuff's pretty valuable, especially to me. I can scribe a lot of these spells and use them over and over. But I don't think we should take the time to go through them all right now.
Yeah, but we still might want to identify him, because I'm out of spell slots, so at this point, if I can't cast spells, I can still swing a mace. Because, I mean, at this point, I can cast Guidance and Sacred Flame, and I don't think Spare the Dying is going to be helpful against a dragon.
Just to make a pointer here, I'm much less effective now than I was before. I have disadvantage on all my attack.
Yeah, that was really debilitating. I'd hate for that to happen again to someone else.
Coffee and hot chocolate. Best mixture ever.
Out of curiosity, would that same effect keep me from using Destructive Wrath as a channel divinity?
Is it a spell?
No, not that I'm aware of.
Okay, so it specifically says the character has disadvantage on... Oh, sorry. So while suffering the shock, the character has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks and must make a con check to cast a spell. On a failed check, the spell cannot be cast, blah, blah, blah. So if it is an attack roll or an ability check, it is at disadvantage.
Ouch.
Yeah. And
that includes skills, of course.
And and even taking a long rest does not necessarily mean it gets rid of it. I mean, it's a 10, it's a DC 10, but you never know. Or a 15. I'm sorry, it's a 15 Wisdom save. Sorry, I think. Yeah. So it is not necessarily does not necessarily go away with a long rest. So you do still have a few more books and a few more scrolls, and it's probably been about 15 minutes now.
So what do we think? Chance any of them, or just go with what we've got?
Probably go with what we've got.
Yeah, I think
Alright.
so. I'll take them with us and I'll look at them later, maybe. I'll start throwing all the books and scrolls in my bag.
I should probably just look at the rest of them. What it doesn't say anything else happens if you get more than one of
That is true.
Can disadvantage stack?
them. No. Yeah, I'll look at the other 4 things or whatever they are.
All right,
I'm gonna cast guidance on him.
Let's give you just a flat roll here. Well, I guess it won't even matter. So let's see the first one. First one you don't understand.
Okay.
The second one also you do not understand. Ooh, this one though you find is a scroll of water breathing.
Okay.
So I'll throw that into the party sheets. And this one you don't understand, and that is all of them.
Okay.
So there are 4 left that Mir cannot make heads or tails of.
So that means they're probably cleric or druid or something like that.
Wizard, sorcerer, warlock.
Well, if wizard,
So you couldn't make
wizard, I
sense of-
understand,
All wizard spells?
unless they're too high a level. Unless they're too high level.
Oh, I did not know that actually.
All right.
Because usually it will specifically see Eldritch Knight on it.
That's only the ones in the player's handbook. I don't think the other sources have Arcane Trickster and Eldritch Knight and stuff like that included.
Okay. So
Well,
to
can I look at the? It was what 4 that was still.
well, knowing now what I know, so Mir, you find a scroll of haste, scroll protection from energy, scroll of wall of fire, and a scroll of hold monster.
Oh, nice. Okay, those could be helpful.
Yeah, Mir, can you cast that scroll of haste? Can you cast level 3 spells?
I can if I make an ability check at disadvantage.
And I wish I had
But
my
it's only got
Sirenscape
a
working.
13 DC, so I might be able to still do it.
True. That might
But
be a-
Akron could probably cast it, no problem.
Yeah, I have it already, so I was thinking if you cast it on yourself, that would save me room for another spell.
Oh, gotcha. Well, okay. I will put it in the inventory, and on the off chance I get an opportunity to do it. What about, let's see, Wall of Fire? That's a level 4 spell. Probably not much use against a red dragon, though. Hold Monster. I can't understand Hold Monster, Chad.
Wall of Fire actually might be useful. Something comes up behind us, we could slam that in place.
What is up with your microphone?
Mine?
Yeah,
Don't know.
it sounded like you were.
That better?
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Sean, hold monster is a wizard. Oh wait, because it's level 5. Whatever.
Yeah, it's level 5, though.
Well, whatever. It's so you guys know what it is now.
Okay, fair
You
enough.
know it's a hold spell. You're not entirely certain on what.
I know I can't cast it. That's the main thing. But Akron probably could.
Yeah, I think I could. Well, I can cast any of these.
We'll see if that's where I don't have a portals tab.
Enjoy the scrolls.
There you go.
Do I not have
Protection
portals
from
turned on?
energy. That
Oh.
you could put on somebody to give them resistance to fire damage, I think. And when you cast a spell from the scroll, it does not have a concentration component. Am I right about?
Correct.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
As far as I know,
I believe that's right. I believe I'm right about that.
to read a spell from a scroll does concentrate on it. I'm looking it up right now.
But that makes the protection from energy one much nicer because it lasts an hour with no concentration.
So there's nothing in the description of a spell scroll that makes an exception for that. So yes, you still need to concentrate. This is what I'm gathering.
I assumed that.
Yeah.
But this is like a wizard's dream, because I could scribe all these spells too if I don't use them.
Oh, you guys are getting a crash course. The Watchers, you're getting a crash course on portals. It'll bloody well work. There we go. 7. Now let's do 9. There's exit only prompts. And then we do. Oh shit. There we go. Oops. We go. Oops. Nah, shit. Did I do it wrong? I probably did it wrong. Because I haven't done portals in a while. There we go.
Well, should we grab this stuff and go?
Lock, exit.
Yep.
There we go. And we'll lock, like yonder. And that is how you put a portal on the map, connecting two maps. Alright, so are we finally ready to go down and possibly fight a dragon?
I like how you say possible.
Is this a yes or a no?
Vigilin will open his wings and glide down.
As Vigilin gets down. Anyone else who has wings? I don't think so. So you guys will probably need to climb down it. It is a as Vigilin falls down or flies down, he will holler back up and say it's a 60-foot climb down.
Get at my level. Grow wings.
And then
Helm's going to resist the urge to chuck his shield or just body slam him.
And then after which, it is another 15 feet down to the ice platform itself. So so from the top to the bottom, it is 75 feet. 60 feet down the chute, 15 feet drop.
Oh, we don't get a soft landing? Of course not.
Who has the foot wrap?
The foot rat.
The foot wraps that Helm made out of the spike.
Oh, me, right now.
Alright, you might want to have those on.
Yeah, I never had taken them off as far as I know so far.
Alright.
Well, what is this? Just a pit? Is it a slide? Are there stairs?
So this is a 15-foot wide chute leading straight down. Is anyone here proficient in athletics?
Yep.
You know,
And
if
acrobatics.
if wristwatches existed in D&D, I'd be looking up at you guys really condescending right now.
So
Helm's going to cast Spare the Dying on Vigilin.
what's the range on that?
Touch.
You are not going to cast Spare the Dying on Vigilin, as he is already down on the
Nope, he
ground.
falls down the hole.
So, Mir, looking down, you can see that you should be able to climb down this using some kind of devices. It is pretty slippy, slidey, but you might be able to get down there pretty easily.
Oh, good. That's
Do
what
we
I'll
have-
try.
Do we have rope?
Not that long of one.
Well,
I guess we can.
we have multiple people with rope, right?
I guess we can tie them together.
Yeah, exactly.
Make a long
I
rope.
believe. I'm pretty sure I have some.
I have 50 feet of rope.
Yeah, same.
I
So
do
if
not have
we
rope.
drive a piton into the floor up here, which it's ice, so that shouldn't be a problem. Tie the rope off to that, 2 pitons if necessary, and then tie the 2 ropes together. That's enough to get to the floor.
All right. So let's see here. Yeah, so as you guys are doing this, McCath, the lovely tiefling that Vigelin was having a look at, she will come out and she will say, I hope you guys kill Old White Death because there is no escaping back up unless you kill him. And then she will walk away as she's kind of cackling a little bit. So you guys are able, go ahead, if you move right there, that will take you to the next map. As you guys are able to climb down, I will be that nice, with no checks needed. So yeah, Akron, move your character over 1 to the left. Fancy dancy portals.
Ooh, we have portals again.
Yeah, Bob fixed it. And down here, so Toroth, Helm, I'm not going to move you guys because there are portals up there, so you move yourself. The rest of the party,
Okay.
as I just said 5 times, that's where you need to go.
I didn't know if you were going to try to, have an ability check or what.
I did say you get down there easily with no ability checks because I am being nice. Because imagine falling 75 feet, you would probably be dead.
Well, at that point, I don't have to worry about the dragon attack.
And we didn't even need wings.
And Helm, do you have a fan going next to you or something like that? Because it sounds like you're in a wind tunnel.
Yep.
I don't hear anything like.
I do. So you get down here, you look around, and in this particular area, oops,
Why did I move back up there?
don't know, because you probably just
I clicked yes on that because I thought it was.
yeah. So if you get down here and it gives you a prompt, don't click yes. So coming down here, looking around, it is extremely cold. This is the coldest yet down here, and God damn it, fucking stop moving your fucking tokens around, Jesus Christ. So down here, you look around and you see a ton of gold, silver, a bunch of massive precious stones. You see some potions, a couple scrolls, a couple of magical items. You know that you are in the dragon's horde.
There's no way none of this stuff could be unprotected.
And you do hear a loud roar, but you haven't seen him yet.
So no dragon in evidence at this point.
Not where you are, because it is still kind of misty down here as well, because it is so cold.
We could always just start grabbing shit until he comes to actually stop us.
Helm's going to cast Spare the Dying on Vigelin. Not to do anything, but just to, point it.
And Mir, you're able to go ahead and try and do what you want to try and do.
I just wanted to move over against the wall and pull the hood of my cloak up and try to blend in as much as possible.
Okay.
I think we should all spread out I've heard these dragons can breathe on you and cause nasty effects.
Out of character, wouldn't you know, DM?
What now?
I'm making a joke that he probably doesn't get and making a reference to our early. My token just disappeared.
Yes, I cannot find mine either. There it
Oh,
is.
nope, there it goes.
I see both of you. What y'all talking about, Willis?
How long you been using Fantasy Grounds?
A couple
Shut up.
weeks.
Children, play nice.
So yes, you are on a massive horde. Let's just give you a circle here. I didn't get a token made up. It's about. It's a boots that's wide full of treasure. As you guys, it's piled up. Picture if you have seen the Hobbit films, which were kind of shits, but if you've seen them anyways, picture Smaug's treasure hoard, and that is what you guys are kind of on right now.
Is there a dragon-shaped lump in amongst all the treasure?
Let's find this out.
Does Helm see any maces or anything? Or shield? Well, actually, no shields. I can't use another shield yet.
So, Mir, looking around, you do not see any dragon-shaped lumps.
I'm gonna grab more water.
Helm, let's see, you're looking for a mace?
Actually, yeah, mace or, well, yeah, just a mace.
You do not see any.
How about swords or other weapons with a dragon motif that could indicate they're particularly efficacious against dragons?
No. You see another bow. You would see from where Mir is, you would see a bow. And Helm, you don't really see anything other than some treasure. Vagellan, are you standing in the thingy, Vagellan? The treasure, or are you floating?
I guess I'd be standing in it.
Excellent. So you're walking, you're splishing, you're splashing, you're splashy, all the treasure around, and you hear a loud roar. Who comes here? You will all die. You are on my treasure. My treasure. My precious.
Helm's gonna begin kind of heading over towards this little...
And as you start walking, you will not be going that far. We will be going this, actually. As you hear some loud buzzing sound.
Man, I did not want to fight today, apparently.
Let me throw him on here.
Imagine rolling a 0.
You hear some loud buzzing coming from the southwest as this creature comes flying in.
Vagellan, it's for you!
Is that the dragon?
Kill the dragon!
And you hear loud back into the back, Kazmi, take care of these pests and I will release you.
That's fine.
Casby, just fly away and we'll kill him for you.
Azel, I will get your trap in. I have a Robin trap still to throw in here. Right now we're fighting a random monster from, I believe it was Ageless Fates. And it is Akron is up.
You're fighting. Well, Akron's just gonna fire off a firebolt from here and see what it does with this thing.
Okay. Even better. Lost Nomad trap. Yes, we like traps.
Oh, great.
That is all.
Partially resisted.
Vagellan. This is Aegis Fate's random monster
Again,
right
we'll
now.
pull out his bow and take a shot.
Alright. So this is the first trap that they are going to have to deal with.
2 shots with that. No.
As this is a random, let me see what he can actually do. Oh, he can summon a demon. That's gross.
Blocked by armor. Try another one. That's a 1.
Ah, dear Casmi. And it's going to come flying over. 10, 15, 20, 30, 40. And oops, it's going to get gets right here because that is as far as it can fly, and it will start to draw it's as it gets closer, its wings start beating faster, and it gets extremely loud in here now. Mirror.
Well,
So, Aziel, I'm going to screenshot this and send it to you.
obviously the thing can be wounded. People have already damaged it.
This is what Sean has to deal with.
Mir's gonna go
where
without
are you?
sharpshooter damage bonus. He's not confident in his ability to hit.
That's what he has to
With
deal
that
with.
penalty, feeling psychically shocked the way he does. So he will fire off an arrow at the thing that looks like some kind of a fly demon.
Hey. You still have a plus 12, so it does hit.
Yeah, I do.
Oh my god.
Well, that's without. If I don't have my -3 for sharpshooter, then I have plus.
Nice.
So you'll be
And then
fine.
I hope so. Second arrow.
See, it still
also
hits. It just it only has.
I'm
It,
doing a little bit better.
What's its AC? It's,
Almost to the level of my normal damage.
so it doesn't have a high AC.
Who was the sadistic bastard who decided to make a giant mosquito an enemy in D&D?
Probably the same
what's-
dude who made a rug evil.
Yeah, you got a point there.
So Toroth, your first attack. Well, actually, as you start your turn, you are so close to this guy. Oh, you fail. Oh, that is gross. That is extremely gross. This is not me. I do apologize, but you are unconscious for 10 minutes.
Whoa! How'd that happen?
The drone produces a horrid droning sound to which demons are immune. Any creature that starts its turn within 30 feet of the Casme must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or fall unconscious for 10 minutes. The creature who cannot hear the drone automatically succeeds on this save. So it does have a low AC. It is still a pain in the nuts. It makes up for that. And that is not an action, it is automatic.
Oh man!
Yes.
Quick, everyone pop their eardrums.
You guys would not know that, but you just
No.
see Toroth fall asleep as he falls down. Poor Toroth. He is getting
God.
pissed.
Goddamn Dragonborns can't even stay awake during battle.
And you hear from behind laughter, like dragon laughter. He is having fun watching this go on.
And to answer the question of what sadistic bastard would create a monster that's a mosquito demon, whoever wrote the Planescape Monstrous Compendium for 2nd edition AD&D is the responsible party.
As Helm also falls.
Warforged are immune to magical sleep.
It isn't magical. It's a sound in your ear, like it's an actual creature beating its wings. It doesn't say magical.
Damn.
Yeah. Like it doesn't say anywhere that it's magic.
It's more like it overloads your brain with noise or something.
Exactly. Like, it's so damn loud. You can't help but yeah, it's pretty fracking loud.
Helm's just gonna lay down and put a shield over him like a.
As we have eliminated 2 contestants right off the bat. Akron.
What happened to everybody? Akron will cast Toll the Dead on the bug.
Ageless Fate, you are an arsehole because this is your creation. And ooh,
Not very good.
wow.
Is this like a?
It is heavy damage though.
Is this a little nook back here? A little hidey hole?
Yeah, you're able to splish splash your way up there. It's a little slippery and it's a little chilly, but you can get up there. I mean, you did just kind of hit it, but it was Told the Dead, so I guess he really wouldn't have seen you. Because it's focused on getting him some tiefling right now, anyways.
Oh, okay.
It's the red. Bitches love red.
Well, you do love yourself.
Hawk.
Ow.
No, nothing.
Sorry. Zot had to do it.
Vagellan, let's see if you can succeed.
No, I do not.
Oh no!
Just hit the ground, huh?
Uh-huh.
So this is how we die. Not with a roar, but with a
But-
snore.
With the buzzings of mosquitoes.
Can I give advantage to somebody with my points? No, this game. You can give advantage. All these Engorgio points or Engorgio points you can give to any of the players or any of the NPCs. Just say
I'm having flashbacks of old 90s movies with giant
just say the
mosquitoes.
player's name or the enemy's name. So as the Kazmi, it takes stock. We have we got 2 friends right here. We have a Vagellan and we have a Helm. 1 and 2 will be for Vagellan. 3 and 4 will be for Helm. As the little bugger floats over to our dear Helm, and you will see his little proboscis kind of pop out, has barbs on the end, and will try and latch down onto you and suck some of your life away. And that actually misses. As it tries it one more time. And it hits, and you are unconscious, so I do believe that if it hits, it's an auto crit. Someone correct me if I'm wrong.
I believe you're right.
Because I think this is how we lost. I think that's how we lost Tibers last week. So poor Helm. This is going to hurt. I do apologize. It is not going to be nice. Ouch.
Why'd you hit Toroth with it?
Did I hit Tor? Oh, sorry. I didn't mean
Oh.
to. I had him targeted. I meant to have... sorry, Toroth. I meant to have Helm targeted. So you will get your 86 points back. But I do believe that would probably kill off Helm. Maybe, let's see. No?
Jesus Christ.
That was a crit, yeah. Damage exceeds... you are dying. You are not dead. But that is 2 failed saves, I do believe, though, too. I think. I don't remember how all that stuff works.
No, it's if he gets hit after he is already dying.
Okay. Oh, yeah, because he's just unconscious. That's right.
That's the hit that sent him unconscious. So I mean, that sent him into dying. 0 hit points.
Fair. So that is this turn. Actually, no, that is one, and then he will float over to Vagellan, and his little thing starts to pop out, but that is the end of his turn. And Mir.
Oh yeah, I'm unconscious. Who decided to make this monster that we have to fight right before a dragon?
Probably somebody in the chat.
There are 2 different entrances down this tunnel. You chose the harder one.
Oh, well, of course we did. All right. Well, so I'm assuming that even though Mir is not specifically in the range of this horrible sound, he can still kind of hear it.
Absolutely, yeah. You are just luckily on the outside of it.
So it's just on the. It's just not to the point where it's causing me actual harm. So on that basis, Mir is going to back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there.
Greater healing.
And he's gonna. Let's see. He's still going to use the arrows.
Derek and Remedies, I will
hit.
definitely get your traps in here. It probably won't be for a bit because they're almost
Oh, and of course I have a critical fumble.
they're almost automatically going to be fighting a dragon.
Automatic
shortly.
miss, whatever it is.
Want to help your dragon board. So the Toroth, he's actually
And the
Toroth's
second
all right.
one,
Please stop hitting me.
He's just unconscious.
also a miss.
Stop hitting my vehicle. I do.
So in this situation, there's really only one thing to do, and that's action surge.
Ooh. Target hit point
Golly.
to the necrotic damage it takes.
That is just
A pain in the nuts.
that's terrible. Okay,
And
I mean that's what it's like when you have disadvantage on everything.
And it wasn't something special. It was from the game. Before Toroth, I got to scroll back up here because this proboscis does do necrotic damage. So I needed to see how much necrotic damage it did because that will reduce Helm's hit point maximum. Sorry, Helm. 26, 20. So 26 and 24. So 50. So it reduces your HP by 50, it looks like. Ouch.
So my max hit points would be 9.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
What is happening?
Uh-huh.
No,
So...
my max hit points would be 9, not 50.
Oh, wait, yeah, sorry. Yeah, you're right. But you did get your healing, so that would have taken place after. So, how much did you heal for?
I healed for 14.
Okay, so you are at full health, and luckily, you took damage from this creature, and you are now immune to the drone buzzing, but you have 9 HP. So, Toroth, you are unconscious still, so you can't really do anything. And at the end of your turn, you hear the dragon starting to mock you guys. And Helm, it is your turn. You are still prone, but you are alive.
So Helm's gonna stand up and
With 9
get right next to
HP.
the giant,
Rigger Raven, this thing is called a
and
Casme.
then I'm gonna take a swing at it with my mace.
All right. That is what they are fighting.
Well, since that missed, I'm just gonna. Well, yeah, I'm gonna just.
Akron.
Oh, you guys, I have no damage. Akron will. She's gonna try to blind this thing.
And da-da, da-da.
So did that work?
Yeah.
All right, so Akron cast blindness on that. The mosquito.
Blind sight. Blind sight. Okay, you cast blind on the creature. Hopefully it does not have blind sight or something to negate that. Anything with Huck?
No, nothing with him.
Alright, so I'm just going to set him, he's here, he's with you. I'm just going to assume he's into your pocket dimension or something like that. If you want him out, just let me know. Vagelin is unconscious. The Casmi, it is blind. When it went blind, it did, it still knows that somebody is in front of it. Let's see, the blind, okay, so it's still going to attack. It should roll it with disadvantage as is, since it's blinded. Oh, well, I guess it would cancel out because Vagelin is...
Because they're prone.
Yeah, because Vagelin's unconscious. So it would give the creature advantage for the attack, but it's blinded, so it would also get disadvantage, so they just cancel each other out.
I wonder if McGillen's gonna die too, just like Tadris.
I don't know, but that would be a crit. So let's find out.
What do you mean that would be a crit?
Because it hit.
Oh, it's on automatic.
Oh wait,
crit
no.
if he hits you?
Oh wait, no, you're not unconscious. Or just shit. Let me. So if it's unconscious, he takes. Yeah, it should.
It's an auto crit if they're unconscious.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so yeah, you are unconscious. It is an auto crit. Hopefully, this does not kill you. I do have you targeted correctly this time. Yeah. So 23, 25, so 4, and your HP max goes down by 48. Jesus. So you now have 18? 18, yeah. Gross.
This is gonna be a good fight when we finally get to the dragon guys. I see this going well.
Make a note that your total HP is at 66. Because
Yeah, I just did.
Okay, and Helm, yours was at 59. But good thing, you're still unconscious, but if you do wake up, that buzzing or whatever won't affect you anymore. And Ekron, if you could throw the saving throw for the blindness, please.
Okay.
He's floating, and I just have it kind of set up for his floating because he is within the 5-foot range. And it still fails. So so he'd still find mirror.
Well, Mir does not really have any way to know that the thing is blinded. So if he did know that, he would go ahead and throw sharpshooter back on, since that will offset his disadvantage. But he doesn't know, so he's just going to try to shoot as normal, a couple of arrows at the creature.
Boom, 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 doo, 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 doo.
And the second arrow goes streaking out, and of course I roll another 2.
But when you did hit him with that last one, you see him kind of falter a little bit as you think he was about ready to fall down, but he steadies himself.
If I could have just hit him that one more time, it might have been enough.
Well, next time Tarth has a
But,
chance. Yeah,
it is what it is.
he is unconscious for right now because of an ability. He's unconscious for 10 minutes.
I mean, there's nothing I can do, so...
Okay. Helm. And Sean, James bought you an inspiration because he's so nice.
Oh, sweet. Thank you, James.
Well, I suppose let's try this again. Helm's gonna kind of tighten his grip on his mace and is gonna swing, trying to snap that proboscis. Alright, and since that hits, I'm going to use Divine Strike. Since that's lightning damage, I'll be using Destructive. One second, let me just check if there's a saving throw for Divine Strike.
Yeah, if we could code that right, that would be beautiful.
I asked earlier.
You gotta ask. You can't ask me this shit when we're in the middle of something. Like, ask before or after. Not right when I'm in the middle of the game.
So, no save, so it would just do an extra 8.
Okay.
Damn, still not dead. Well, I've done as much as I can do to.
Wait, did you do anything? Oh, you did. You rolled damage. You only did 9 damage?
Oh, wait. Yeah, 9 damage plus the, Divine.
What is that? What, an extra 8, I think? I don't
You said
know.
it was an extra 8, yeah.
Is it an extra 8 or is it an 8 die?
A 1d8, but I'm using Destructive Wrath to max the damage.
Okay, so let me put that on it. 2375. Okay. Still not down.
Its dot is really red, though.
He's not looking good.
All right, Akron will attempt Toll the Dead.
Ouch. No, it succeeded on its saving throw, man.
Yeah, succeeded.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
You're good. Oh my god. So Marbania, they will get to it. They're almost dead.
Can't do anything else.
So DM discretion, they will have it. No, that does not count. Oh wait, yeah, you are down. Duh. Poor Vigilin. And it should be 75. As the Kazmi will, it's going to. It can't do anything actually because it's still blinded. Actually, no. It should. Does it get a saving throw if it takes damage or no?
It's just at the end of its turn, isn't it?
Right. I wasn't sure if blind gets a saving throw. Oh yeah, so it is. It's not going to do anything else.
At the end of each turn, it can make a Constitution saving throw, is what the spell says, yeah.
Yeah, so it's not going to move because it's blinded. So it's going to just hover there. If you can roll some thing onto it. Should I be mean or nice? I was going to redeem that too until I saw how bad off they were. I just got back. How bad are they? They're pretty damn bad, actually.
Well, it succeeded that time.
Yay, so he's no longer blinded. And Mirror. Yeah, so they're almost like dead.
Well, Mirror's gonna stick with what works so far.
Just finished my mode.
Hey.
That hit.
It didn't roll at disadvantage. Did it roll at disadvantage?
ADV and DIS.
Oh.
Why did it... Oh, because it's still blinded.
It's still marked.
Because you didn't take the blindness off.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the other roll was. I'll just re-roll it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I still hit. And that takes it down.
And it goes down with a loud crash on the coins, splattering coins everywhere as you hear, "No, not Kazmi. You will pay for this." And you guys are effectively out of combat right now.
I'm
Give
just
me
gonna run
black,
over
black,
and use Spare the.
What are you doing?
Spare the Dying on Vigilin.
Okay.
And Mirror is going to cram a potion of healing down Magellan's throat.
Okay.
Bottle and all.
Akron's going to do the same for Toroth.
I mean, I don't really need healing. I'm just unconscious.
Yeah, so he does wake up once this guy goes away. And that's unconscious. So you are no longer unconscious.
Yeah, and I marked off my potion of healing out of my inventory.
Alrighty. So we have a Begalon with 18 HP, a Helm with 9 HP, Toroth, and everyone else is pretty healthy except for these two. And you do hear, you most definitely know that there is a dragon in the area.
I have.
So Morbania and Caesar, they will have these at my discretion.
I have one potion of greater healing that I can give to someone. That's it.
It would be wasted on me.
Yeah, here I have just regular healing potions.
So eventually it's going to come in because I'm not. Yeah,
You'll need that many.
they're out of spell slots. They're shit on health.
Honestly, if I get hit by a dragon, I ain't gonna need a healing potion. I'm gonna need another cleric.
That is true. Forgotten Gamers, what's up, man?
Restocks his quiver and collects up what arrows he can. 2 of them were irrevocably smashed to bits during the.
This is true.
I'll just stay as I am, since I don't think having an extra 13 hit points is going to do me any good in this place.
Okay.
Actually, I'm going to inspect the pile of gold for any potions.
Alright, let's here. Gallon, perception, investigation. So you're looking. Refresh it. So you're looking. You see a couple of things, but it is all within ice, other than some of the coins. So you would have to spend some time to kind of chop some of this stuff out.
Okay, in that case,
Boom, Vigella investigation. Push you another roll. Nope. Nice or mean, nice or mean. What's up, Ralph? Oh, we have a Ralph. Hi, Ralph. What's up,
So
buddy?
can someone use that potion of greater healing, or should I take it back?
What's up, Bubba? Oh.
I think you should probably hang on to it.
Yeah, just hang on to it. You can always stuff it down somebody's throat if they need it, you know.
Great idea.
It's Cody T. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. So you know that there is an immediate dragon in the vicinity. What are we going to do? What's up?
I'm spreading out again like what I suggested before. I don't want a situation where all of us can be blasted with one breath.
Yeah, Helm's gonna try to find some cover.
Ow. Okay.
Hey, casting Sacred Flame against a red dragon might be a bad idea, but it's what I've got.
Who said anything about a red dragon?
It's radiant, not fire.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I know, but it's still not going to do enough damage to take out a dragon.
Nothing we do is gonna work. Also,
Hello.
oh, there we go. Never.
What's up,
I've got
buddy?
those
Hey.
2 arrows, and I've got an inspiration that I can use to make sure I get at least a decent chance to hit one of them.
Elegant scroll your pouch. Ability. Ow! Alright. Okay, come on. Hang on. You gotta go. Sorry, dude. You're too fat. Sorry, you're too big. Sorry, fat cat. Wanting attention. Yeah, so Mir, you know that one is a scroll of Scorching Ray.
Oh, okay, cool. I'll add that onto my list of spells that I can use from scrolls.
As, for some weird reason, some arsehole named Fred got you guys an immediate long rest.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, wow, Fred. You rock a lot.
Arsehole.
So that means I can take that horrible effect off of myself, can't I?
No, you can roll to see if it goes off of you.
Am I
Oh.
able to cast guidance on him?
No.
Please, please, please let me save. Oh. God.
You
I thought you
do,
said the DC was 10 or something.
you do have an inspiration. No, the 10 is to cast a spell.
Oh. Yeah, I'm going to use my inspiration for a reroll. Oh, for fuck's sake. God damn it.
Do apologize. But Helm and Vigellin, your HP does go back. What in the wild?
You realize
world-
that guidance
wide world?
would have gotten me there, right?
Yes, but this is not. You're not saving it. It's like it's an already ongoing effect. Ow.
Okay. Well, I mean, totally fair. Just, it would have.
Yeah. Ani's being too soft on the players. They're not being soft. We have somebody got a random encounter and a random monster. If you have disadvantages ready for them, they're about to go up against a freaking dragon. So I don't see people really being nice. We also have 2 traps semi ready to be played eventually when I can find them. Most of the stuff is at my discretion, so I'm not going to be horrible
Can you
mean
get
to
rid of my
them.
exhaustion too?
Oh, do you really want it gone though?
Fuck yes, I want it gone.
I forgot to add in the ability for Twitch to buy you guys exhaustion.
By what? You cut out.
Some really evil person
2,
last week
3,
suggested
4,
that
5,
maybe
6,
Engorgy points
10.
could be spent to purchase levels of exhaustion for party members.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Uh-huh. That would have been funny.
Sure. Moment they crack 1 million points.
So there's a 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
My mic working, guys?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, it's just acting weird then.
Well, it's a Canadian one, so. Lacing up the Nike +1 allows to improve at Marbanya. So are we leaving this treasure hoard alone? Or are we going to continue looking at it?
I think we should either kill the dragon or get killed. We got all the time in the world to mess with the treasure after that.
Okay. Then if we're going to start leaving this hoard, this next bit's going to take a little bit, so let's go ahead and take our break here. Let's take a 10-minute and come back at 10 till, because it's going to be a little while. It's going to be a long night.
Okie doke.
Okay.
Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Not starting soon. We are in the intermission one, not the starting soon one. Where the bloody hell is it? There we go. I have so many damn things. There we go. Intermission, 10-minute timer. 18:50. Oops. Cool. Starting up soon. Speak later. Well, have fun with your game. Thank you for coming in and hanging out for a little bit. We're having some more fun. So yeah, they're you guys almost wiped these fuckers out. Like I still have to throw in a random encounter, then throw in a random monster, throw in 2 random traps. They're fighting a dragon like almost immediately after they get out here. And yeah, so it's going to be an interesting night for sure. Hopefully not a TBK. It was pretty damn close though. I would have laughed. But yeah, so thank you all for hanging out with me so far. Hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. So tomorrow we do have a 12-hour stream starting at 9 a.m. Central and running till 9 p.m. Central. And it will be playing in a game, and then I will be DMing 2 of those games later in the evening. Sunday morning at 5 a.m. Central, playing, continuing our mini campaign, Scourge of the Nightingale. The party has finally got into a town with said Nightingale. And an hour after that game at 9 a.m. till noon, playing in Prince of the Apocalypse. Monday and Tuesday are off days, and then start back up Wednesday morning at 9 a.m. with some Vampire the Masquerade. Just getting ready to start my dungeons with the Mad Mage. Oh, so you use OBS? I don't use OBS. I used to. I switched to Slobs back in January, and I'm just too lazy to go back and forth. So I just say screw it. And yes, if you guys are enjoying the stream, feel free to give me a follow. If you love me, feel free to give a nice subscription. If you have Amazon Prime, you do get a free sub each month. Follow me on Twitter. Feel free to join the Discord. And if you love me even more than most people, I do have a Patreon set up. I started that about a week ago. Feel free to hit me up and say hi. Show some love. Everything donated goes right back into the stream, making it bigger and better. And with that said, I'm going to go grab me some more coffee, because coffee is life. Without coffee, there is no life. With no life, there is no Chad.
Very fire here.
As we are coming back. Tyranny, we are back. Slash. Check.
But y'all have your hit points all back now, right?
Yep.
Vigilin needs to fix
Vigilin,
his.
make sure to change her.
I mean, you can stay at 18 if you want. Such a salesman. Yeah, I am a salesman. I gotta sell myself, man. You know, I gotta put myself out there. We are just waiting for a Toroth. As he's probably getting his nasty pizza.
You know, I normally just have one, but given the situation tonight, I'm having another one.
Another
I'm
one.
here.
Another one. What? Oh. Derek, did you pay the bill? Apparently, we do have Sirenscape sounds. Huh. Long rest, can I roll? Yes. Yeah, at the long rest, you can do your port and rolls and all that shit.
You want me to roll them in the open?
Yes, please.
Let's see.
Not bad. I made a note. So yeah, you guys popped into like a little inner dimension thing. As time stops, you take your long rest. You get all refreshed up. You do see a couple of your old friends laying around, and then you pop back up into this cold, frozen wasteland, almost as if 0 time has passed. And now you are nice and refreshed, ready to go and fight a dragon. Maybe. This calls from Area 12.
A quick question. If Mir uses a scroll, does he still have to make the concentration check in order to do the casting?
Yes. Because I do believe... yeah, because you're casting a spell.
All right. Well, first thing, when we get done with the rest, Mir casts his mage armor, which usually isn't a big deal, but this time I have to make a concentration save. So
It's a
let
con check.
lay it on me.
Yep. Let's see. Let's do it.
It's supposed to be a saving throw.
No, it is a Constitution check to cast a spell. The saving throw is to get... that's what you made when you were reading it. That's also what you make to try and get rid of it.
Oh, I thought the thing said Constitution saving throw.
I shared the book to you.
Yeah, I know. I closed it already, but I thought that's what it said.
Nope. So while suffering the shock...
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not trying to mess with you.
Well, it's just the difference between disadvantage and not, you know.
Yeah. Kind of check.
Okay. So the first time I try to cast Mage Armor doesn't work. I try to cast it again.
At least the spell slot doesn't go away.
Okay. Oh, it doesn't?
No, if you look at it, this on the fail check, the spell cannot be cast, though the spell slot is not expended.
Oh, okay. Well, just consider me casting it until it works, because...
Okay. But while you are doing that, you do hear the dragon roaring and calling out, "You foolish mortals."
You know, I'm about over this dragon.
I think he's about over you, because you did go down into his horde. Maybe this dragon's name is Devin.
Shouldn't have made a horde to begin with.
He knows this is what always happens. Adventurers always come looking for dragon hordes. I'm sure he gets off on it.
Yeah, we were hoping it'd be bigger.
Oh,
Hey.
there's plenty in there.
Yeah, this is tiny. I've seen such bigger dragon hordes before.
Are you guys saying this out loud?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
All right then. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and do this. Ah, you are back here still. Because you just pissed off the dragon. So I will go ahead and open this up as this fog of war clears. As soon as it wants to cooperate.
Helm's just gonna yell this.
Come on. And you guys see a big ol'... Why are you being a shit? You see this big old guy flying right towards you.
Ew.
And
Is this the owner of this little hobbit hole?
it does not look like the dragon you fought before.
All dragons look alike.
So I do believe Akron is first, like normal.
Right. Let's see. I want to try to get into a position where I can see Mir.
Yes. So I did meant to point out that these white things are big, like pillars and shit. So Mir is on one side. So Akron and Helm and Vigellan. Well, Akron and Helm can't see him. Vigellan, you can see him a little bit.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't realize those were pillars. Okay.
Yeah, I do apologize. I meant to. Yeah, I just read it, so it's my fault.
Oh, no problem.
So I can probably see him from there. And I'm gonna cast a haste on him.
Okay.
And that's all.
Haste. Okay. Mir.
Okay. Well,
Ah, shit, I meant to do that.
I no longer have inspiration. I'm going to gauge how hard it is to hit the dragon
Oops.
by firing a couple of arrows at it.
Hang on. Sorry, I was trying to target stuff. Untarget yourself in Akron. That's my bad.
Sabotage. I'm going to start playing some Beastie Boys here in a second. Anyway, the first arrow flies towards the dragon. Gosh,
Hey, at least there's no crit fumble table.
thank God. And that one, of course, also a miss. Bouncing off of the dragon's scales, apparently.
It does.
You have haste too.
Yeah, when with that done... Oh, and I have an extra attack action that I can take because of the haste spell. So that's another arrow. And
that
Emir's
sucks.
got 60 feet of movement. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Where are we moving? Because we're once. Okay, you're moving that way.
I was moving around the pillar to the south there.
Okay.
And just trying to be nicely spread out is the point. And that will do it for me. Sorry, guys. I don't think I'm going to be much use in this fight. I might just go up there and offer myself up as a sacrifice so y'all can actually do something to it.
How tall is this cavern?
Oh, about, at least 60 feet up. Why? And this dragon is flying. How many legendary? It has 3 legendary resistances. Help. No. What are we doing, Helma?
Helm is going to move over to here, and he is going to just... Yeah, he's not going to cast anything. I don't have any... Or wait. Actually, no, I'm going to try to cast Guiding Bolt.
Okay. Can use his... Oh, then he makes 3 attacks. Cool. And it is bounces off of his armor. Where is Azil when I need him?
Helm's just going to kind of hang his head.
And the dragon roars with laughter. Foolish, mad old man creature. Torath, you did get the first one. You get a couple of things. So the first one will be a disadvantage.
Okay.
So that was way back at the beginning.
Gonna move there, and I guess Eldritch Blast until he gets close.
Yes, get closer to him, my minions. Yes, I'm totally doing a Mr. Burns.
Gee, thanks for getting rid of that critic.
Oh. At least you don't have wait, you still have hang on before you roll damage. Let me take okay, go for it.
Okay, anything else before I do my second beam?
Next one with advantage.
Ah, scheisse.
Just roll that again, see if you can get a 20.
I
Nope.
hate how there's no way to, like, cancel a roll if you accidentally start to, like, drag. That, I'm not making sense. I don't know how to...
So 21 will hit, so go ahead and roll some damage. Alright.
And that's it.
Cool. So, first thing first. Since you were the last one to hit him, he is going to fly over to you. So it'll be within 15 feet. And he gets there. And then... he is going to... Bam, 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 bam. Roar with his frightful presence.
Oh, dear God.
And then... that's all he's actually going to be able to do right here. But as he roared, you guys felt the ice above you start to crack a little bit because it was such a ferocious roar. Vigelen.
Okay, let's see.
Luckily, because the tail is... Oh, shit. It was a 15-foot reach.
What can
Damn
I
it.
do against the dragon?
Oh,
just special.
you, really quick, Toroth, you're so lucky I missed the range on one of these things, or yes, you would have been fucked. But anyways, go ahead, Vigilin.
Oh, are we frightened? We're frightened.
You are frightened.
Am I frightened?
You are not frightened. Toroth, Helm, and Akron are.
What does that do?
Disadvantage on ability and attack rolls, and you can't move.
Can't move towards him.
Correct.
Not willingly, at least.
Okay.
Okay, first thing I'm gonna do is create a spiritual weapon.
Okay.
And where does it say I can? How far away can I put that?
So we should have a spiritual weapon. Do you not have? You do have a spiritual weapon token. Cool.
Green voice.
The range on the spiritual weapon is 60 feet. Keep in mind, he is flying in the air.
Okay, I will try and put it up as close to him in the air as I can possibly can.
All right.
That will let me move my spiritual weapon. Why is that?
So you were 30 feet away from him, and he's about. So yeah, so he could. He's like 15 feet up in the air, so you barely get in range of this dragon with the spiritual weapon.
Okay, and then Vigilan's
Magic broom. What's up, Blessed Mist? They're fighting a dragon.
Just get in behind here, away from the dragon and its breath weapon.
You know when
You didn't take your attack.
Yeah, when you cast a spell, you can make the attack against him right away,
Oh, I can actually have my weapon attack.
and that is a bonus action. So the spiritual weapon
Okay.
is a bonus action. So yeah.
Okay, the spiritual weapon will attack then. But it just kind of bounces off him.
Uh huh.
And that'll be my turn then.
The dragon looks down and starts laughing.
I'm laughing too. I'm not crying.
Akron.
Okay. I'm not too faithful about this working. But I'm gonna try.
To Tora. Okay, rigor we
I
got for
attempt to
Tora.
blind the dragon.
Does the dragon? No. So there's a few random encounters still.
Since
ready to
Helm's
come?
currently within my range, I'm going to put. Actually, he's probably going to move out of my range then. So.
I fully intend to stay behind as much cover as I can find.
Okay, in that case, I'll put my.
I go hand to hand against that thing.
I'll put my aura of protection on you then. As long as you're within 10 feet of me, I'll give you a boost to your saving rolls.
Yay!
So yeah, you tried to blind this little bugger, and he says, "Not today, little one, not today."
So that failed. Then I'm gonna get behind this pillar as well.
Why do I have 2 auras of protection?
Right up to there.
Must have got put on you before and just never taken off. And since she's right next to me, I guess I'll put aura of protection on her as well. Keep an eye on that and remember to take it off if you move without outside 10 feet of me.
Okay.
All right. So for Mir's action this time,
Akron, you are no longer frightened of him.
Mir will move to right there. Use the scroll of haste.
You have haste on you.
Yeah, I'm going to use it on Toroth.
All right, let's see. Where is he? He's right here. 10.
Yeah, he's within 30 feet of me. Oh yeah, I have to make the Constitution check. Oh, please let me make it.
You did.
Spell goes off. Thank goodness.
The dragon has
And so I put
200.
this effect on him, and you said I do have to do concentration.
Yes, sir.
All right, so I put the concentration on me,
And he's at full health still.
and then Mir will move back to Right there.
Helm.
Helm's gonna kind of stick his head out, seeing that the dragon hasn't moved. All right, let's try this again. Hold out his shield kind of gingerly and fire off another guiding.
Not today.
Nope. Helm's gonna kind of bring his shield back in behind the pillar. Move a bit farther behind it.
Alright, and at the end of your turn, this dragon is going to lash out with his tail at Toroth. And it hits him.
Do I get a saving throw for frightened?
You will once I'm done making his attack. Because I can only do one thing at a time. Poor Toroth is taking a little bit of damage. And Helm, you are still frightened. Yay. Toroth, your first attack. Roll that with advantage, please.
I gotta roll for the fear, right?
No, fear is at the end of your turn. Let me double check. Yeah, so at the end of your turn, you can roll in the fear.
Okay, what I want to do... I want to bestow Curse on him, which means getting adjacent. And I want to make it to where he has disadvantage on attacks against me.
Isn't he up in the air?
He is up in the air, yes.
Oh, okay, guess I can't do that.
Yes, the dragon is flying in the air.
Of course.
Don't why
I
dragons?
have doubts on whether or not there is even a point to doing this because I'm going to lose the concentration immediately, but I'll Hex. And then Eldritch Blast. So you said with advantage?
Yes, sir.
I could remember where that is.
Bottom left corner of your Fantasy Grounds window.
That's not what I was referring to, but thank you.
Advantage.
Oh, wait! Ed,
But you didn't do it.
You did.
Oh, I did.
You did. So you rolled with advantage, but you also have disadvantage because you were frightened of him.
Oh, right.
Oh, okay. Right.
So that was your first attack. What are we doing next?
Same thing, I guess, and I just rolled it, and it missed.
Okay, so for your second attack, roll some crit damage because Rigger Raven bought you a crit.
Ah, thanks, Dad.
Ah, it's your dad.
Nepotism.
It's okay, Dad, I'm trying not to kill him, but he might die. Yes, because all of his friends are hiding from the dragon, and he is fighting him head on. And you are hasted as well.
Oh, right. Let me go ahead and roll.
But you didn't do your hex damage for some reason. You probably didn't apply the
No, I
effect
did
to
not.
yourself.
Oh, no. I guess I didn't. My bad. Can I just roll the d6 on him?
Yes, sir.
Well, that didn't work.
Yeah, just roll a d6. There we go. 4, 23. All right.
And so now,
Get him! Get him!
should I do my movement or should I roll for the?
You do whatever you want.
You have an extra action also.
Oh well, if that's the case, then I'll attack again. I'll use Eldritch Blast.
3 Eldritch Blasts. Bounces off his armor. Chink. Oh, he's getting mad too. You can see it, his face is getting mad. Alright, and you are moving, and as you walk away, he will lash out at you with his tail. Because you are...
You're telling me I'm still in melee with him when he's flying?
He has a 15-foot reach. So yes.
Good God.
That's
Well,
what...
if I had known that, I wouldn't have
Well,
moved.
that's why he hit you the first time at the end of... Before your turn, that's why he was able to hit you with his tail. So if you don't want to move, knowing he's right there, you can move back if you want to. But his turn's next anyway, so it's up to you.
He's just gonna walk back to me anyways, so... Or fly.
That he is. So his turn, he will land. First he'll fly here, and then he will land. And he is going to... first he's going to try and claw you a couple times. Like, wow. And misses the first one. Missing the second one. Drop almost a 20. And then we'll try and bite you. And it does hit. Oh. And as he lands and he does this, he looks at you and you hear in your head, "Foolish Dragonborn, why are you fighting against your elders?"
You talk too much.
So be it. And that is his turn. Because the next one is going to be wing attack.
Okay.
Taroth hasn't looked happy with.
The Gillen will.
Yeah, he's
He's to get past.
he's not really happy.
Would that be next, like double movement?
If you're going through a spot, yes.
Okay, so.
He's not really happy right now. So
Well, 15, I suppose.
let's see if Taroth's still frightened. Sorry, I forgot to do that. So yeah, you're still frightened. All right, so go ahead.
Naturally.
Your trap did not happen yet. There's 2 random traps, a random monster, and a random encounter still. But they are fighting a dragon. So
Spiritual weapon down to where the dragon is and take a swing at him with it.
all right. So yeah, it's still in the works.
Just bounces off his hide again. And I'll pull out my bow and arrow and try and take 2 shots at him. Oh, I am rolling shit today. Jesus. Okay, and I'll just stand there with a thumb up my ass for now.
All right.
Wow. All right.
All right. So if you want, I can give you your points back then. Because I haven't actually
got here,
marked it as complete.
and I just want to see what fire does to this guy. What did I do?
It hit him.
There's some lag there. Okay. Damage.
Not bad at all. You've got it.
Okay.
Okay.
It looks like fire hurts him.
Cool.
And
Yeah, so we still got one from
back around
Marbania
this corner.
and Caesar's attacks. And at the end of your turn, he's going to lash out again at Taroth with his tail. Ouch. Mir.
Way to keep that concentration, Toroth.
Yeah, I agree. That's pretty good.
Now
Doesn't
just
matter
don't
when I'm
die.
dead.
Thank you. Oh yeah, because you're.
Okay,
I forgot you're mod. You have a mod. Duh. I still got to work Robin's in here.
I'm sure that creeping up past this corner isn't going to provide me with any kind of benefit, since he's already, I'm sure, seen me loitering around that area a couple of times.
Yes, he does know you were there.
Hey, I'm just trying anything to get offset this stupid ass disadvantage.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I don't want to use the good arrows while I have disadvantage. I don't even know what to do.
Unpaid assistant life.
Well,
I mean, never hurts to find out.
to find out. Yeah. Well, I'm just going to try to shoot him with the bow. And it'll be 3 more times since I get an extra shot for being hasted. And hey, what do you know? I didn't have him targeted.
You did not, but 20 would hit, yeah. So good job.
All right, so I finally hit him one time. And
Unpaid
encouraged,
assistant.
I'll try it once more.
How was your game, Derek?
And that also hit. Yay. And for my extra bonus, I also hit. That almost makes me feel better, even though I did minimum damage on that one.
Okay.
And then move back to there.
And at the end of your turn, he is not going to like that. So he's going to fluff out his wings and start beating them very heavily. And unfortunately, Toroth is the only one in here right now. So let's see if he can stay up on his feet.
Oh, is that buffeting him with his wings?
As he will fly up into the air, doing some damage to Toroth.
DC what?
19. And then he will fly up into the air up to half his flying speed, which is ooh. And then we'll start flying over here. And you can start to see him a little bit.
Oh, great.
Helm. And he roars again, calling you a foolish mortal, thinking that you can kill him. He's very, very, very arrogant.
Aren't all dragons?
Fair point. Oh, that's cool. You know, it'd be nice if I could play that game. I wish I could play that game, but no. So Helm.
Helm's gonna move over to here so he can get line of sight on.
You need to move over one more to see him. There you go. Now you can see him.
This is gonna hurt, but it's the only ranged healing I've got. Acrid, you get 18 hit points.
Oh, thank you.
Sorry, it's either that or not Acrid, Tora.
Oh, okay.
So Toroth gets 18, you said?
Yep, twice the amount of damage I take.
Nice. So 47, so
Sorry.
39.
It's either that, well, I literally can't run up to you and heal you, and, well, I can sit here praying for 10 minutes, but I'll be praying to Talos.
Yeah, that, we'd all be meeting with our respective gods by that point.
Oh, you're no longer frightened either, Helm.
Nice.
Yeah. So we go to Toroth.
Run!
You are still scared of him. It does persist. Since you
And I can't just do the roll now.
no,
It has to be at the end of my
it
turn.
is the end of your turn.
The point is that you can't do anything after you've done your roll, because
So that's where you're running.
I guess so. Is there a reason I shouldn't?
Nope. So as you go to, so this is all this blue-ish is technically difficult terrain. It is icy.
Is that good?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I guess. Ow, shit. I guess I'll chug my potion too, just so it's as soon as I find the thing for it here. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Do I still get a second action?
You're still hasted, right?
I guess so. I didn't think of that. If that's the case, then I want a Blade Ward, which I should have done the first time. But I didn't think of it instead of wasting my action on a shitty Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Are we done? And you are no longer scared of him. Yay. This little dragon, he's going to fly over to Mir and will land right. Let's see, make sure. He will 10 to 15. Yes, so he will actually land right here within range, sorry. And we'll try and claw you 2 times. Da, 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 da. Uh-oh. It's a nice 31. And then we'll bite at you. And then we'll laugh and say, "Let's see what your Raven Queen can do now, foolish mortal." Vigilant.
Okay, first off. Probably, yeah, I can't see him, so I'll.
You can see his tail. Yeah, you can see him.
Oh, I can see his tail.
He's a massive ass dragon. You can see him.
Okay. I'll pull out my bow or keep my bow out and take another shot at him. Crap, he's a beefy boy.
He is a beefy boy.
And that'll be his.
And as you try to pop off a couple shots, he will whip his head and look at you and will say out loud, "I thought we had an agreement. I guess we do not any longer." Akron.
Wow.
And yes, everybody heard that.
I know not what you speak of, foul beast. He's just gonna kind of sweat a little and look around at his party.
Helm's just glaring at you. Does tiefling hide make good armor?
So, can I see the dragon from where I'm at here?
No, this iceberg is blocking your sight right now. One more? Yes, you can see him now.
Okay. I'm gonna try this again.
It's funny because they haven't even experienced his cold breath weapon.
Wow. And she's gonna move back. Well, she only has like 5 feet of movement, so she'll move back a step.
And at the end of your turn, he's going to lash out at Mir with his tail. You guys are making some good saving throws right now. Mir.
Yeah. Well, Mir says, if you insist, and uses Blessing of the Raven Queen to teleport 30 feet away from the dragon. And he then uses his movement to move 60 more feet away from the dragon. So fuck you, dragon. And then he uses his actions, which he can still do. Such as they are with disadvantage.
60 feet. Oh, yeah, because hasted, duh. Yeah, it hits.
Who has those magical arrows?
I have them.
Here.
I'm just afraid to use them when I'm fighting with disadvantage on every shot.
Deer Helm.
You said the area I'm in is that, or that's not difficult terrain yet, is it?
No. Maybe on Sunday. What are we talking about? Oh, Dragon Lords. Meh. Ah, they are
I wanna see
lined
it.
up perfectly. Yes, you can.
Great. Then I am going to try to hit it with Guiding Bolt
Yes.
at level 2.
They are in range. Foolish mortals. Perfecto.
Finally! Something worked.
Ooh. He does not look happy right now.
So my speed is doubled, so I can move 60 feet, correct?
Yes. Well, it depends where you're moving. Yeah, so
10.
that is 10. Yep, and go for it.
15, right?
Yes,
Yep.
sir. I think you cut out. I think you cut out. Oh,
No, I'm just counting to myself.
okay.
That is 50 feet I just moved.
Okay.
Since I have 2 actions, he's flying, right?
No, he is
Clarify?
he is on the ground.
Okay.
And
First
you
thing
have
I'm going to do
tap.
is I'm going to bestow curse. And he succeeded, so that was pointless, right? Let's see.
That's correct.
Yep.
Okay, so there goes my last spell slot. Next thing I'm going to do is Blade Ward.
Alright. So, Dragon got a greater healing potion from dear old Fred. 1, 2, 3.
Inconceivable.
Fred giveth, and
19.
Fred taketh away.
So it's 19. So he's back at 99. And he's going to flip it around and look at all of you guys standing so pretty in a nice line. And he's going to rear back.
How do you still have aura protection on you within 10 feet?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
He is going to rear back.
Also, if all else fails, I could buy us 1 minute.
As he uses his cold breath. There's 2 failures. I'd like to see that. As Toroth goes down. And then he will step over him. Come right up to Vagellan.
Take my reaction. I'm taking my reaction.
Take your reaction.
Yeah. If I even managed to hit the thing.
But that it was his own.
Oh. Why was that with advantage?
Something that Helm did.
Oh, okay.
And that is the end of his turn. Vigelen, you are up now. Brigger
Spiritual weapon's gonna try and smack him. Oh shit. Does that count as a... No, it's just an automatic miss. Okay, we'll use Searing Smite to start things off, if he even manages to hit the damn thing. Finally, a goddamn hit. Let's see if he catches on fire or not.
Nope.
Yeah,
Yeah, those Constitution saves, he's going to make most of them.
Yes, he will. And if he fails, he'll probably succeed on it anyways.
Right.
and then he's just gonna try and smack him with his hilt. Take that, dragon.
All
That'll
right.
be it.
And at the end of your turn, he's going to lash out with his tail at Helm. And miss. Akron.
Okay.
I am fucking them up right now. Courageous singing Inging E. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I'm trying not to kill the party.
Right about there. Akron's gonna cast. Let me see.
Trying not to, but we might. Even though the dragon's, he's hurting a little bit.
How much? I think I moved too far. She's just gonna cast Toll the Dead.
And the dragon decides that it does not want to feel any bells as it uses one of its legendary resistances.
Blasted dragon. I think she's stuck there. So
Yes, you are.
that does.
And at the end of your turn, it will lash out with its tail once again at Helm. Also missing Mirror.
All right, so Mir's view now is blocked by this giant ice pillar.
Yes, sir.
So what he does, trying to gain some kind of upper hand on this beast, is he runs over towards the western ice pillar. So I get to right there, using my normal movement. Using my extra action provided to me by haste, I'll dash, which is one of the actions that's listed as something I can do. So I go to here and lean around the edge of the westernmost ice pillar, hoping to catch the dragon unawares. Maybe he won't expect me from this position.
Yes.
It works?
Yes.
That is fantastic. Okay. With that being the case, I'm going to use one of the special arrows.
Okay. Roll, see if you hit.
Fuck!
And it does not work. But don't you... Did it re-roll with the... Elven accuracy?
Yes, I do. Oh, thank God.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So I'll just roll a d20 instead of doing it as an actual attack roll. Oh my God, you've got to be kidding me.
What are the chances?
So...
1 in 200.
Akron, as...
1 in 400.
Oh, 400. Sorry.
Akron, you see one of these land right next to your feet.
Okay.
Well, and and actually, and it busts all to pieces because I rolled a 1.
No fumble too.
No, but we've always said any ammunition that's expended on a roll of a 1 is irrecoverable.
Yep.
Okay.
And also, I didn't actually have advantage on the roll. The being from a hidden position just offset the disadvantage from this stupid curse I got from the scroll. But I still have a second attack, and I'm going to try the second arrow.
Do it. There's no point in not using them at this point.
I'm praying to Clovis and the Raven Queen and Gond and Helm and Saloon and Leviatar and
Talos?
Talos and Merkul and Baal and every other deity I can even think of.
Are you rolling this with advantage?
Yeah. Yes.
So yeah, he's
Well, it'll offset the disadvantage, but yes.
right. And it hits!
Oh, thank goodness.
And before you roll the damage, look, it should be, let me... Now you can see what it is. It is...
Dragon slaying. Nice.
Uh-huh.
So the arrow of dragon slaying. The dragon must make a DC 17 Constitution saving throw, taking an extra 6d10 piercing damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. Yeah. So I'm going to make an effect real quick so I can add it to my damage roll. Just give me 1 second.
Should I be nice to them and let the arrow do full damage if it fails, or should I use one of its legendary resistances? Let it do full damage, yeah. Okay. So Rigger, it wasn't his turn yet when he got the
What kind of damage was that? Piercing, okay.
when you sent the
So I don't even actually have to give it a
Advantage.
type because it'll automatically be piercing.
So this is his next turn after the shit. So I got a vote for a legendary. I need a tiebreaker. Give me a tiebreaker. That's only if it misses, anyways. Somebody give me a tiebreaker. Anybody. Somebody help me.
All right, here goes. It didn't roll my extra.
It didn't roll the con save.
Oh, I put the effect on the stupid dragon.
Oh.
Okay. Anyway,
I still needed to make a con save. Let me roll it. I guess I could have done that myself.
oh yeah, it missed it anyways.
And, oh, did it?
Oh, you did a check, but it
Oh.
would have had a plus 11, which would have been a 13, so it would have failed.
So it does do. Let's see.
So it took the right amount of damage.
Okay.
So I did 44 points of damage to it with that one. Oh, I wish I could have done that twice. That would have been nice.
Yeah. As the dragon screeches out in agony. Now he is very, 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 very pissed off.
Yeah, and Mir slides back over around this way. Let's see. I still got
As he's
55 feet of movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Actually, we'll stick with 10. That'll work right there. And pass my turn.
And before Helm goes, I'm going to move over to the dragon because he's going to do something again. As he's very pissed off, he is once again going to beat his wings. As he's going to try and take up into the air. Knocking Helm and Toroth prone. Then he is able to fly up into the air to half his flying speed. So Vagellan, you would be able to get...
Can you take the 60-10 piercing off?
Oh, shit.
Do what? Did I put it on Vagellan?
No, you put it
No,
on
you
him.
put it on the dragon.
Put it on the dragon. It should have only been 2d6 plus 6. So, let's give you guys some HP back. 10, 8,
I'm sorry.
10, 20, 20, 30.
This is an intense fight.
30, 39. So, Helm, you get 39 HP back. And Toroth is still down.
Gosh, just think, it might have been dead if I would have hit with that first arrow too. Golly.
And then, Vagellan, did you take damage? You should have taken.
I succeeded. Does that mean that I avoid damage or just take half?
No, you don't take any damage, actually.
Okay. Reaction. Did
Yeah.
I already use my reaction, or was that... Oh, that was when the dragon was coming towards us, wasn't it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I got my reaction.
Your
Okay,
random...
I'll take a swing at him.
Your random monster was a Chasme. It was like a big-ass demon mosquito. Okay. And then he's going to fly. It's 40. So... And he's about 10 feet up in the air. So that's that. So 30. As he's flying over you guys, he's right here up in the air. And Helm, was that 6-11? Was that 14 points that have knocked you unconscious?
No. I would have had 12 hit points remaining.
12 hit points remaining. So you'd be at 4.
If my math is right.
Yeah, so you'd be at 47 wound.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Alright, so we take unconscious, but you are still prone. And now we go back up to, it would be Helm's turn here. Let's give you a, yeah, it is your turn. You are prone.
Alright, so I'm
Jesus.
going to use half my movement to stand up.
Alright. And he's out of legendary actions. Balls.
Can you take prone off me? Thank you.
And he is 10 feet up in the air.
Alright,
He's
I'm
almost
cast
dead.
Guiding Bolt at level
At level what?
4.
Okay.
Please
Big
hit.
numbers, big numbers.
Ooh, it hit! Balls!
Oh, thank you, Talon.
And he screeches out and falls down onto the ground dead.
Holy crap.
I don't trust it. Keep shooting.
And if so, you have, I do believe, 2 of your friends starting to bleed out a little bit, maybe. Oh wait, no, just 1
So we're out of combat.
for now.
Level 1 cure wounds on Toroth. And pretty much minimum healing.
I'll use cure wounds.
As you guys barely made it out of here alive. Make sure
Quick,
that's
to the
good.
treasure, to the treasure hoard.
So,
Well,
is
they're
Helm able to?
Go ahead.
Is Helm able to kind of like start cutting the dragon apart?
You can most certainly try.
All this action's going on. Akron would like to use 10 minutes to cast Detect Magic on herself.
So we're gonna spend about 10 minutes in here. Okay.
We just killed a dragon. What more could be in this place?
Don't say
Oh,
that.
oh, don't say that.
I mean,
Terry, you owe me a beer. Mir will cast, but not cast, but use Second Wind while we're getting ready to check out all this treasure.
okay. Still have Robin's trap in here.
Now, if all this activity is not going to take more than 10 minutes or so, I won't bother casting that spell if we don't have the time.
Oh, I don't know. You might not. Who knows?
Well, if all the treasure is encased in ice, it's going to take us a little while to get it anyway.
Hi. Where the hell did that thing go? It's not even pinned on the map. I don't like this. It should be pinned on the damn map. Helm, did you get my roll?
Nope.
Ash says I requested a roll from you.
There we go. Although now it just popped 2.
So you try to dig into this dragon. You're going for the lungs. As you start to get into the lungs, you feel it piercing as some cold ice hits you as you destroy these poor dragon's lungs.
Well, that's a wash. Helm's gonna kind of pull his arms out of the dragon and just start looking for.
It's just one lung. You might be able to get the other one.
Nope, need the set.
Well, yeah, you can kill this one, and then we'll run to another dragon.
Actually, speaking of dragons, you want to explain that one?
He's obviously trying to turn us against each other.
Y'all want to kill him?
Wait, what?
Helm's mace is glowing at this point.
What are you in? What are you? What are you gonna do, Helm? What are you thinking?
Alright, so we got
Well, I could force you to tell the truth.
8.
I am telling you the truth. You trust
Okay.
a dragon over me?
Alright, 1 second here. Deception, hidden. And insight. Oops, not investigation. Oops. Yeah, it did. Okay. Alright. So yeah, Helm and Vigilin are sitting here talking.
Mirrors poking through treasure hoard.
Shit. Kyle, don't roll that. Exit it out.
Okay.
And roll this one. Okay. So yeah, it does appear that what Vigilin is saying is the truth to you guys.
All right, but if I find out you're lying, I'm gonna cast Shatter right between your eyes.
Why would I be lying to you?
Never trust someone who answers a question with a question.
Is that
Shit, he got you.
is that one of your philosophies in life?
Oh, that's so mean. I'm not going to give him that. So we'll give him a.
See, he did it again.
He did.
But that wasn't a question. That was a statement.
That was a question.
You
No,
asked if that was one of my philosophies in life.
No, but that was a statement. Don't trust anyone that asks a question with a question. That's more of a statement.
Helm's eyes are gonna kind of narrow suspiciously as he glares at Vigilin. You seem kind of nervous.
I'm not nervous. Wait, maybe I should make a deception roll for that.
Helm's eyes are gonna start turning kind of black.
Let's see. Let me do this now. Insights. Where's insight there?
Helm is on it.
Helm is on it. Yes. So yeah, Helm and Akron, you do believe that Vigilin here is a little scared and kind of shaking in his little boots.
Let me get
Does
that
anyone
part.
have detect evil?
They're gonna hate me when I throw this monster at him.
No, seriously, does anyone have detect evil?
I don't.
No.
Yeah, unfortunately, it wouldn't work. It's only against like fiends and undead and crap like that.
If only you had a paladin that had Zone of Truth.
Oh, I've got something.
We're not going to reenact that torture scene.
Oh no, Spirit Guardians. Mine just changed shape.
Ooh.
You like fiends eating your face, right?
Wait, okay. Look, it did talk to me and it's in my mind and tried to get me to turn on you and to save my own life. I just didn't want to mention that, that's all.
Hey Talos, if he ever betrays the party in any way, I will offer any sacrifice you ask if you smite him and his entire lineage. Him
I
last,
wonder why
and
you
make
didn't want to
him feel it.
mention that.
That's a little harsh, don't you think, Helm?
I just said if you tried to betray us. Or, if you were lying and, you actually did betray us. But no,
I did take the dragon's side when I had the opportunity.
And I was nice enough to tell Talos, hold off a bit. And to leave you till last. And to, at least let you feel a sense of what your family was feeling as they were smited into it.
Well, I'll just put a pin in that because I don't know who gods only know what god you're gonna be worshiping next week. So Talos,
Hey, come on. I'm only on my third one. Third one's the charm.
That's
So you're just gonna kind of chuckle slightly. Okay, I'll give you that.
third god. Huh, I remember too.
2 before this one.
Yeah. I only remember 1 before this one.
But if you're done, quite
To
done
be fair,
threatening
the
me,
party doesn't quite know about the first one.
no. But if you're quite done threatening me, maybe we could go through this treasure, see if we can find something useful.
Oh, I'm never gonna be done threatening you, but you know, I'll hold off on them unless you turn into a kobold. So with a
Yes,
smile,
yeah.
Helm's gonna start looking for treasure. I'm looking for a nice shiny new shield.
Looking
So,
for things undecided.
so you do notice there's a bunch of different like items and weapons and maybe even a shield and a rod. All of it is encased in ice. The only things not encased in ice, like solid ice, are some gold and precious stones.
Can we chip away at the ice to break it?
You can certainly try. It's pretty bloody thick, so it might take quite a while.
Would it do anything if I use Searing Smite on the ice? Would it melt it?
If you
Is the cavern
is what?
at least 100 feet high?
No.
What about my breath weapon?
Is it fire?
I believe so.
You don't know what kind of breath weapon.
I know. Like, how do you not know your breath?
Really?
How do you not know your color?
Isn't it acid?
Also, what happens if there's like arrows or anything in there? Those things are gonna get incinerated.
And one if there's enemies in there too.
Well, then they'll be incinerated.
But I'll take a look through the ice to see if I can find anything of value or that would interest me.
So you're looking. You move some ice pieces around. Some more of the, or not ice pieces, but gold, and some of the gold from up top slides down, revealing this little bugger that is encased in the ice as well.
We'll just leave that one there.
What the actual fuck is that?
And you do see a white mask.
Is it close to where this thing is?
It is.
Mysterious mask after defeating a deadly dragon. Oh yeah, that's cursed.
Gillen's gonna use Searing Smite to try and melt the ice to get to the mask.
Okay. That's
Can I just preemptively say, oh god.
Talos, smiting might be in order.
So does it melt down to where the mask is?
Are you going to use that spell slot and all this shit up?
Yeah, I'm using the spell slot to melt the ice.
Roll. Let's see. What is that? An attack roll? Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead and roll that into the chat, and let's see how much damage you can do. Dreaded GM,
Okay.
welcome.
So with the effect of Searing Smite.
Accentrus, thank you for the follow. Welcome to our stream.
I could try to shatter the ice.
Yeah, I would say that's it. It starts to melt. It is not fully melted yet, though.
How much closer I am to the mask?
You're pretty stinking close. You do know that if this ice around the mask gets melted away, it will also require to unfreeze this guy with the 4 hooves and 2 arms.
Yeah, let's go
looks-
with no.
He looks almost dead enough. I'll go for another Searing Smite.
Helm's going to tackle Vigelin.
I'm gonna take a swing before he has a chance.
All right.
How much damage does a 350-pound battering ram?
If you're going to attack, well, let's do some opposing strength checks here.
Nope. I just run up to him and I just.
And as Vigelin here destroys or melts this ice, unfreezing this creature, he starts blinking his eyes. Let me put him here.
Vigelin's gonna try and grab the mask as quickly as he can.
It's not going to work. As he starts blinking his eyes and looking at you. And we are now in combat again. I know Mir just got up. As Akron is probably going to be going first yet again.
I suppose. What is this thing? Do I know what this is?
Well, that's what it is. And looking at him, have you spent any research on any like demons or anything like that in your sheltered life?
I don't believe I have specifically, honestly.
Then no, you would not know what it is. You have never seen this creature before.
Well,
but he does look pissed.
Let's see if he has a sense of humor.
We don't know how long this thing's been down here, so it could have basically been taking the world's coldest shower for a frickin' decade.
Uh-huh.
Oh boy. That's my whole turn.
Can Vigelin grab the mask now?
No. His hooves are over it.
Okay, Vigelin will first start off with, "We set you free. Just be on your way."
It just looks at you and does not say anything. Actually, it does look at you. And we'll say that.
Of course he would. What the hell kind of language is that? do you speak Common? Or Infernal? Or anything that we'd understand?
It does not answer you. And you see his tail flicking back and forth.
Does it look like it's going to attack at any moment?
Absolutely.
Damn it. So much for talking way out of it. Okay, Gillen will start off with a Wrathful Smite.
And this one is... Who bought this? I think Marbania bought this one.
At level 2.
Yeah, Marbania bought this one.
It doesn't say what it does. Would you cast it a higher spell or higher spell slot? Would it just be double the attack or the attack damage?
I don't even know what you're doing.
Wrathful Smite.
Next time you deal with the melee attack, man.
What was that?
It doesn't say. I don't know. I don't know if it moves up if you're able to upcast it or anything.
Weird.
I believe if it doesn't say you can upcast it, then you can still just burn that spell slot, but you don't get a boot.
See what happens anyways. Or you can hit the damn thing. Hey, I hit it. Can be frightened or not. Did that actually work? Can it be frightened?
When you put the effect on it, you'll know.
Like it, so and take another attack at him. Minimum damage. And with my Aura of Conquest, he cannot move from within my aura. He can't move at all, so he's stuck there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he'll take let's see here, takes psychic damage equal to half your paladin level if it starts its turn there. Okay.
Mirror.
I was going to try to cast the Everard's Black Tentacles from the scroll. So I need to do my wonderful little con saving throw.
10.
Or check,
10.
whatever.
Yep. 10. Oh.
Yay! I can cast it.
Yay.
I can't find the token for it. The only token that shows up for me in the
Can you
spell tokens bag is darkness.
can you? I just shared them for player load. Because I didn't realize they weren't player loaded.
Do I have to load them myself? Is that maybe the deal? No, I don't have the button to do it. Because it still just shows the darkness token.
Well, I know, but can you load the module?
The token module load button doesn't show up on the tokens window for play.
Because they were GM loaded, I just made them player load.
No, it still doesn't show up. I'll just make a square. It's fine.
Dad. It will get.
There's in front of you. How long is that going to last?
All right, cool.
How long is what going to last? Oh, and before we forget, haste would have fallen off by now.
Oh, sure. Let me. Well, actually, I think Akron will have to take that off of me, and I'll have to take it off of. Who is that? Helm?
Stop.
Dora.
I already did.
I am
Tora. Oh, you did it? Okay.
How long does what last? Is Mir? Mir is cursed, and there's the only way he can get rid of it is
like Black Tentacles.
is rolling at the end of a long rest.
Is that about the right size? I think. So just move it down so that it's on that guy, but not on any of the rest of us.
Well, a tentacle. Oh, how big is it?
It's supposed to be a 20-foot square. That's about as close as I could get it.
Daddy.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, that's about right.
So you want it like here? I'm guessing.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Stop.
And then
Jesus Christ!
you're gonna have to stop yelling at me, buddy.
Daddy. Dude.
And he has to. Let's see. First, I have to put the effect on myself.
So I'm glad my kids are older.
Okay, and then he has to make a saving throw, which for a scroll, what's the saving throw on the scroll?
Should say it. When a creature.
Checking the scroll. I've got the spell on my actions tab and the scroll in my inventory, so it's I think it's 15 or something like that. Yes, 15.
Yep, 10 plus this spell's level, which is a level 4. So it'll be a 14.
No, it says in the description of a spell scroll that the spell's DC is 15.
Wait. Yeah, but if the spell is on your class, the spell is by a higher level than you can. Can you cast level 4s right now?
Oh, I got to make that check too, don't I?
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, let's do that too then.
It's 10 plus the spell's level, so and that's your spell casting ability. So 14.
Yeah. And that's a check, right?
That is yes, check. Aha!
Ha
It goes off.
Wow.
It still worked. So now he gets to make a saving throw for a DC 15 on the spell.
What is he?
So I'm targeting him.
What the hell does he even do? Oh, restrained. Enters the affected area for the first time on a turn, or starts his turn
Well, I
there.
had him targeted, and I threw the save on him. Shoot. Oh, I see.
All this for one spell. We're still going to turn around and fuck all of them up. But yeah, he's cursed until he can make a wisdom 15 wisdom saving throw at the end of a long rest to get rid of
There we
it.
go.
That's the only way.
Oh, well, he saved, but he still takes some damage because I think it's supposed to be half if he saves.
It must succeed on a saving throw. It does not say it.
Actually, no, it doesn't, does it?
It's just.
But it does when the creature enters the affected area for the first. Oh well, it's not going to affect it until its turn anyway.
I mean, you just roll.
It's one of those deals where you have to. It has to start its turn or move into the effect.
Right. So I mean, his turn's next anyway. So all of this would have gone off.
Okay, that's fine. And then Mir will move off back this way and end his turn. Sorry it took so long.
No.
Using these spell scrolls is a little bit more involved.
On his turn, he'd take 4 points of damage since he's in the Aura of Conquest.
So he can't move, I don't believe. So he is actually going to lean back, and as he's leaning back, he's going to pull out his hands, and he's going to loose a bolt of lightning. It will hit onto both Akron and dear Vigilin here.
Is he casting a spell?
It is not a spell.
What do you mean it's not a spell?
It's not a spell.
It's like an ability or something.
Mm-hmm. And it is 10 feet wide, so luckily Helm will not get into it. And we will do this. Mm-hmm. Ah, shit. Why didn't it do that? Let's go like this. Here we go. And they both do fail. As Vigilin goes down, Akron is not looking too good. Does that frightened and does that Wrathful Smite thing go away when you go down?
Take a look at the target screen. Just says as an action, the creature can make a Wisdom check against your spell save DC. Doesn't say anything about it disappearing after I'm dead.
Doesn't sound right.
Make a Wisdom saving throw. Frightened. So no, I don't think so. It doesn't say when I'm dead it's gone.
Fair enough. He just whooped your ass, but apparently he is still scared of you.
As he should be.
Yeah, of course.
He just beats you to the point where he terrifies himself.
Yeah, and then for his second attack, he will lash out at Helm with his tail. But it misses.
So Helm is going to try to blast him with Guiding Bolt. At level 2.
Okay, so Wrathful Spite, does fear stay if you die? Stay on a target if you die 5.
And then Helm is going to move right up next.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna swipe at him twice. I'll do Hexblade's Curse too, because I never had the chance to do it on the draft.
That doesn't make sense to me. You would think that if somebody got their asses kicked by you, that they wouldn't be scared of you anymore, but whatever.
Why do I have advantage?
Guiding Bolt.
Yeah, Guiding Bolt.
Okay, well, I guess I can just roll damage. Do it again.
The Guiding Bolt
That's it.
effect go off him?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
guess
it's
it only
only-
works for the first turn?
Yeah, it's
It's only
yeah.
the next
It
attack you
works
get.
for the first attack.
Okay. Yeah, that's...
I can remove over here. And Toll the Dead.
Really quick, Vagelin isn't... So I'm reading for Smite's spell. They last their full duration, provided you don't do damage or lose concentration.
Okay, just take it off then, because I was just reading what it says here about Wrathful Smite. But
Yeah, well, the only reason why I was looking at things is because if he can move, then he would be out of these tentacles. Because tentacles.
yeah. Well, the moment I went down, that Aura of Conquest was gone, so he could move.
All right, so yeah, he would have been out of the tentacles, but still in range of y'all. Sorry. Okay, let's go ahead with Akron.
Okay, I'll Toll the Dead.
There's so much shit to deal with sometimes. I'm tired. Yep, look at the scrolls. I have just attack and just check out.
So that does damage, right?
It does, and he has been wounded.
And then she's gonna move back a little bit.
Poor Vigilin.
All right. So it was able to move out of the.
Yes.
Wait a minute. Why is it? It hasn't had another turn.
So you were gone for this part. I was under the impression that since it was Wrathful Smite where he couldn't have moved, or his Conquering Presence where he couldn't have moved, that would have lasted when Vigilin went down, because Vigilin went down. So I stayed him there. I looked it up. He was able to move, so he would have taken his move to get out of the tentacles. That was kind of like retconned, if that makes sense at all. Because, yes, he wouldn't have stayed in the tentacles if he's able to move, which he would have been able to move.
Well, that was a waste of a really nice spell then. Bummer. Well, I'll just try to shoot it with arrows, I suppose.
Sorry.
Such as I'm able to.
But he's also not a dumb boy and wants to get out of the shite. And it hits.
Well, there's a hit.
I have 2 of those up.
All right. Max damage. I like it. And also a hit. Almost max damage. I killed it.
And he dies. And he's landing right down next to Helm and Vigilin and Torath.
Helm's just going to kind of step aside while it flops over onto Vigilin.
So I assume that was a randomly purchased monster from our wonderful folks in the chat.
That it was. You can thank Marbanya for that one.
Thanks, Marbanya.
He's not here anymore. he has Curse of Strahd right now.
Oh. Well. Maybe he'll watch the recording.
Yeah. He usually does. So Helm, you tried to do that, but it is laying on top of it. Unfortunately for you. As Vigilin is starting to bleed out a little bit.
Helm will cast Spare the Dying on him.
Okay.
Can Akron retrieve the dragon arrow that landed next to her earlier in the fight?
You can pick it up, and you notice that the shaft has been broken beyond repair. Because Walking Dude rolled a 1 on it.
Twice.
Uh-huh.
Because when I do it right.
Can I use the arrowhead to try to pry one of these dragon scales off of its body?
I guess you can try, yeah. Sure.
Helms.
You're able to get 1 white scale off before the arrowhead is. You can tell that the magic from the arrowhead is gone after you get the 1 scale.
Okay, cool.
Hey, Torath, can you give me a hand moving this core?
Sure.
Not this one. Pointing at Vigilin.
Well, point out to me which one, and then.
The horse.
Ah, yes, the horse.
So you want?
I will help you move
so
the horse.
so let me get this straight. Just out of curiosity, so one of your allies is down. You cast Spare the Dying, sure, but he's still down. You're more concerned about moving a horse away from something other than reviving your friend.
I'm moving this thing off of
I
him
mean,
because
it's Vigilin.
when he tried to go after this mask,
But you don't know anything about a mask.
released this thing.
You don't know what he was going after.
Okay, if we don't know what he was going for, as far as we know, he just decided to let a
So my question is, you guys are more concerned about getting rid of this monster, moving this monster, than reviving your friend.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have known that he was going after the mask, but I would have known he was going after something. I did try to attack.
Okay.
Well, didn't he cast Spare the Dying just now?
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
But that's why I was like, so you're more concerned about getting rid of all this, getting into what you know is treasure than making your friend wake up. That's what I was trying to ask.
I'm hiding the temptation before he summons a frickin' demon horde to kill us. It's Vigillant. It might happen.
You don't know. For all you know is Vigillant has been nothing but nice and decent to you guys. He has shown no aggression towards the party. And speak like that's the truth. Like he hasn't really been ignorant to you guys whatsoever. But that's you know I'm just throwing that out there. So you guys move this this horse out of the way. Were you moving him and how like and whatnot?
I suppose just kind of moving him that.
Okay, you move the horse that way.
I say horse because that's the closest thing that Helm's gonna know what that thing is.
Okay. So you move it out of the way. Show see me chimera. I believe I said it
Who
right.
had the bag of holding?
Thank you for the
Did I want to hide the mask?
Wasn't that the Gillum?
It was.
I have one also.
Just put it right in my bag, guys. Just do that. I'll never find it there.
Can I take the horse head off and hide that in his bag?
So once again, I'm asking, are you really going to do all this while your friend is down?
Yep.
Play a somewhat mean-spirited prank? Debatable.
Can I have a tiny violin to play while we...
Is Mir and Akron going to allow these two to do this, basically?
Well, they don't seem to
Akron.
be doing anything to directly harm Vigillant. Vigillant. And Mir is chaotic good. So a little bit of shenanigans or tomfoolery is not necessarily discouraged.
Okay.
Hell, you want to hide that mask in my bag, you can, but I'm gonna pop a potion here.
All right. Now that the mask is nice and hidden,
And Akron will pour a healing potion down Vigilant's throat.
The mask is nice and hidden, so you think.
Great.
another talking object.
So the Gillen gonna wake up now?
I don't know what they're doing, so...
Well, Vigillan's gonna naturally wake up if he lays there unconscious and stabilized for an hour. Because then he'll gain 1 hit point.
We're in a dungeon. We don't have an hour.
Akron's pouring a potion down his throat.
Okay, so if you put a potion down him, that's different.
So that heal was supposed to go to Vigillan and not to Ekron.
Where did it go? I had him targeted.
You healed yourself. I already removed everything.
The Gillen's gonna wake up slowly, but then quickly sit up and start looking around frantically. Where is it? He's gonna look down in the hole that he made where the monster came out of and start kind of pushing aside loose ice and snow. Where is it?
It's dead.
No,
Its corpse is over.
No, what?
We killed it, buddy. Let's get out of here.
Where's the mask? Where's the mask?
Helm's gonna walk over, grab one of the horns, and kind of pull on it. It doesn't come off. This isn't a mask. It's just that.
Very important. It's very important. Where's the mask? The white mask.
And why is it important?
It has to do with defeating Tiamat.
Really?
Yes.
Care to elaborate?
I can't.
I think you can, you just won't.
Yes, that. I can't really elaborate very much on it right now. But if you could please just give it back.
Well, it's too bad
Helm's
I
gonna hold up
destroyed
his
it.
hands. I literally don't have it. May Talos smite your entire family if I am lying.
Oh, nice. The reverse swear.
Fine. Let's
I
just get out
swear
of
on
here.
the life of your children.
He's gonna. Gillen will look among them. Can he do an insight check to see who seems to be the less or most nervous? Or he knows they're obviously lying because the mask wasn't destroyed when the fight started.
Sure, let's do this.
I wasn't actually trying to deceive anybody.
Okay. So who is? Are any of you trying to actually deceive him?
I am.
I mean, not really. I'm just angry. And I can feel that we can't trust him.
Why can't you trust him? You don't know. Like, that's why I'm confused. Like, why do you think you can't trust him? Because a dragon said something. But Helm, or
That's exactly why.
but Gellin, you do know that